Hello, darlings. Hello. How are we doing? Hello, Das. Hello, Dan. Hello, Voz. Hello, Core. How are we doing? Why are you not locating the game? Locate the game. Stop having it be hidden. There we go. Right, I need to move the microphone. Sorry. Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me, pardon me. Thunk. There you go. Doing good working on a Metal Robot Mini. A robot. We have so many minis still. Like, obviously, I used to paint them on stream, and now I stopped doing that because they were not very, honestly, monetarily worth it. So many minis I want to paint, but I also just have so many video games I want to play. What? Pikachu with some iron in his diet. How are you, Bean? We're being good. I'm glad everyone likes the highlights video. I was complimented that it is the best one yet, and I passed that compliment over to Spook because I did the editing, but Spook came up with a lot of the ideas. Because Spook actually watches a decent amount of, like, not necessarily highlight videos, but, like, compilation videos. So he just kind of, like, knows of a lot of, like, gags that people use these days, and I just don't. Because I tend to watch, like, long form, more, like, kind of, like, Let's Plays as, like, background noise, or streamers, rather than heavily edited stuff. So I'm actually not very good at that stuff. Spook is brushing his teeth, which is why he's not presently here. He will be here in a second. Imminently. Right, so I seem to recall that we had discovered a side quest to go into this guy's dreams, and I guess we are going to do that.
Oh yeah, Wales?
No, we're in Ireland.
Ireland. I thought you said that there was Welsh people in. Did he just fart? Did he just fucking squat and fart?
No, that was you. That was you.
Definitely made a fart
No,
noise.
that was definitely you.
Still walked forwards and went. That was definitely a fart noise. I know a fart noise when I smell one.
When.
Hi Vars. Oh, already clicking. That's it. All attack.
Vulnerable to spires. Him dead. Damn, she fast. Did you get her turn back already?
The artist of the punch.
Mood. So yes, I hope everyone's doing well. Spook is here now. Everyone can calm down. Spook is here.
I'm going all in. All right. Right on the money.
It's quite a cool little design thing how they've got the instead of it just being knotted, they've put the skull there and the two bits go through the eyes. Right, you're here.
Chest. Did you not see a chest
No, I didn't. Where?
at the bottom of the screen? Behind yonder rocks.
Ah, good eye. That had been a mimic.
Stab. Stab the wizard.
Stab them. We're off to see the wizard.
Open, get stuck in.
Is everyone nearly dead?
Okay.
Oh, it's because Adele can't call for help. She's silenced.
Enjoy that. Sorry. Don't take it personally. Prepare to
The
meet
bonk.
the
They've got a bird staff. That's pretty cool, actually. You'd have one of them.
Yeah, I would. I also said that I liked that their animation for entering combat is they're riding on it like a broom.
This is the last one.
We must not
Like these little wizard guys. It's a shame we have to stab them.
complacent.
Another one beats it.
Overkill.
I'm amazing.
Witch's Whisper.
We're gonna go back here and we're gonna go into the stream thing and hoping that this is a side quest to give us another class because the guy we think is maybe an alchemist. Based on the stuff he's wearing and the fact that he was like, I made a potion that lets me go into people's dreams. Like, that's a normal thing that people can do. I'm gonna rest it in first. Because, I believe before we finish... Bless you!
So I'm allergic to sleep.
I believe before we finished last week, we restocked on items and things. An item that can charm.
Witch's Whisper. Get your dick out.
No,
That's what it says.
No.
Because it charms people. It's a witch.
but lesbianims.
Well,
So we've got plenty of potions, loads of aethers. Because we need ethers more than we need potions because we just heal ourselves.
mm-hmm.
And we got a bunch of herbs and we bought a bunch of magnifying glasses as well. So it looks like we restocked at the end of last episode. So we're just going to go straight in here.
Did you know that witches were often identified as witches in history if they were sexually promiscuous? Wasn't the only fact.
I was
but it
going to say,
it
I was like,
one
how...
of them.
I was like, uh-huh.
If they found a woman in the village who was without husband, who was sexually promiscuous, they would be indicated as being sinful and lustful and at work with the devil, and thus they must be a witch. And then they would be tried in an incredibly fair manner in which they would definitely be able to win. And then they'd be killed.
Yes.
So by that logic,
History's great.
the modern world is full of witches.
Yes.
They are everywhere.
Yes.
So,
yes.
so accurate.
Yes, no, yes. No, I would agree that the modern world is full of witches. A lot of them have Instagram profiles now.
No, they're just paid to do it.
Yeah.
It's witchcraft.
Once you enter Dreamland, you won't be able to return.
Yes, I know. Let's go.
Ooh, pretty.
It's just LSD.
Nature is healing.
It's just LSD is all it is. We're just going to go on a drug trip. His brother's fine. He's just off his tits high. Ooh!
So, this
Oh,
is
you
the
dream of
place.
your own town. Man, you're boring.
Oh, Anya,
Anya.
my dear, sweet, lovely Anya. Anya? Suppose that must have been the name of his wife.
I know that song. On you know you in lay when you know.
It's my
Oh, no, 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 me, no, me, no. You know that song. That's how it goes. Those are the lyrics.
Kidnapped? By who?
I'm not altogether sure. They
Oh my
just
God, he's
said
got
they're
my
all
side
heading off
party.
towards the mountains. I can't just let them take her. I've got to do something.
What do you mean my side parting? You don't have a parting.
Hey, wait.
I do.
No, you don't.
Guess this
So
is
my
why I
hair
couldn't
always
wake
is.
up,
Because
huh?
this bit, well, you can't see it because it's a bit short at the moment, but my hair always parts and goes that way.
Aren't dreams supposed
my brother's
to be
does the opposite side.
manifestations of our deepest thoughts and fears? How does that fit in
Spook's
with
evil
weight?
brother.
Exactly.
Evil spook.
Suppose there's only one
Spoiler,
way to
Spook's
find
actually the
out.
evil
I
one.
was going to say, like, really? I'm the good one? Oh no. The world is doomed.
Don't worry, Glyn. We were definitely paying attention to your dream. Your very interesting dream that is just your village.
I get an Anya. Have we been here before?
Yes.
This is a save point.
Yes, we've been here in the waking world. Is it?
Well, this is clearly not a dream then.
So it's not even full of dream monsters. Your dreams are boring.
I don't know if it's actually possible to accurately dream about like the real world to this scale. Because I've dreamt about like, you know, going back to my secondary school and stuff and my primary school, but I don't have a like pinpoint accurate knowledge of what that looks like. Even though I went there for a long time, like I remember a lot of bits of it, but then there's also parts where you'd go from like one of the classrooms and you go down the staircase and then you were in a different part of the school
Yeah.
because it had just like
Because
merged.
dream space.
'Cause that's how dreams work.
Yeah,
you
you're just
know.
like, I'm here now. But no, this is just a one-to-one recreation of the real world, which is boring.
I've never had a dream where it's like, oh, it's going to take me like, 15 minutes to walk across this particular part of wherever it is that I'm dreaming of because that's accurately how far it is. You just don't work like that.
Spook and Coops.
What?
It's Spook backwards. Spook and Evil Spook.
Ah.
How'd you like the game? It's good. It's a good game, actually, yeah. It is basically Final Fantasy. And if you like Final Fantasy, you will probably like Bravely Default.
I think the main mechanical change with this one is the Brave and Default system,
Well,
which
that's
is...
why it's the name of the
well,
series.
no, well, yeah, why it's the name of the series, but I'm still like debating with myself, like, do I like that as a mechanic for like everybody? I don't know. I'm still torn on it.
That's actually a dead end, so I do have to go this way somewhere.
Are you going to stop the plant? No, because the plant is weak.
We've already been leveling here in the real world.
I think a series that would be fun for us to have a look at would be the other... It's not even a spin-off series, just the other sort of Final Fantasy Tactics-esque thing that you got me, which was
Tactics Ogre,
Tactics Ogre.
which was technically released before Tactics, and then it
Yes.
has been remastered.
Yes. Wish you could also play Brave Default 1. It had a nice plot.
Fair enough.
Nice plot of land out there in the country.
All right then.
Soul Crush. Only did a little bit of damage. Clearly your soul's pretty fucked already. So...
Like, you can't crush it anymore, okay? You can't crush Adele's soul anymore. She is at her fucking limit.
Well, yeah, because she's an artist. Adobe took the last of my spirit.
Can't say much of it, fair. I'm curious, but I will say I don't know the likelihood of us playing Bravely Default 1 just because of how long the games take. Like, we've said before that we like sort of doing a long game and then taking a break and playing shorter games. So
Plus, the main point of this series was to play games that we've played in the past. And this was one bought for us because we'd never played it.
yes, this one was bought for a pair of us as a gift, specifically to play it, so we are playing it. But this is, as I've had to say several times on this stream, do not buy us games!
We have many.
We have too many, and we are not... Like, I know people are desperate for us to play Split Fiction. Sorry, we're not playing Split Fiction right now. We're playing Bravely Default. I want to finish it. It's a good game. I'm enjoying it.
Because that was another thing. We actually wanted to finish games.
Yeah, because we have a lot of games that we've played and never finished. So buying us more games, as kind as it is not solving the problem that we are currently trying to fix, which is playing through these games that we have had for literal years.
I think we have said that the next one we're going to do is Ape Escape. isn't it?
You desperately want it to be Ape Escape. I don't think
'Cause-
we've technically said it's going to be, but
I
keep
would like
you
it
keep
to.
talking like it is. So it's clear that you want it to be.
Because
Ape
you've not
Escape.
played the first one.
No, I've only played Ape Escape 2,
And
which
Ape
was
Escape
good.
1 was brilliant. It was really revolutionary.
Well, it was basically one of the first games to ever be like, here, you have 2 analog sticks,
Oh, yeah.
and you need to use them to play.
That
'cause-
was the equivalent of Nintendo's controller gimmick of
Yeah.
you're going to use
because
the new
because
thing.
the very very early PlayStations didn't have analog joysticks. It
Nope.
was D-pad only. And
Yeah.
when Ape Escape got released, it was like you need to buy this specific controller because it doesn't come with them as standard.
I think
And then soon afterwards, they became the standard.
I think when the Ape Escape came out, I can't remember if there was like a special dual pack where it was like you got a controller and the game. Like
Yeah.
that was part of how they shipped it. I could be wrong on that, but it feels like that's correct
Maybe.
because it's mandatory. You can't play it without
Yeah,
it.
yeah, I do know that. Of like, oh, you know, because on the PS2 it wasn't a problem because the PS2 by then every controller was a joystick by default. But when Ape Escape came out, it wasn't by default. That's why, you know, like early platforms like Croc and stuff has really weird tank controls because there wasn't a second joystick for you to control the camera.
Tomb Raider.
Yeah. Croc's getting a remaster.
Ooh.
And it's getting updated controls so you can control the camera. And it's going to be on PC and Switch and stuff. They like released a video for it, a trailer like a couple of days ago. Coming out in April. And it was like, ooh.
I never played much of Croc. Just wasn't one of them ones.
I
that
liked
sort of-
Croc, but I didn't get very far. But that was mainly because I was a kid and I actually wasn't very good at it.
Mm.
And I like to think that maybe if I played the modern one, I'm slightly better at games, and 2, the updated controls might make it a bit easier.
They're sitting ducks. All right then.
Oh, it's a pack of horses.
That's the correct term.
What is the collective term for many horses?
Herd. I think they're herd animals.
Like a herd of sheep and a herd of cattle. A herd of chickens.
No. I'm not entirely sure what the...
Flock.
I think it's a flock because they're birds. Yeah, I think it's a flock of chickens. And it's a business of ferrets.
Why?
I don't know.
Ooh, he's new.
And he's scared.
Should be. Ain't got enough arms to contain Adele. Get here!
Yeah, the wind is fighting me.
What's the collective term for people in chat?
Goblins.
No, that's what Pirate Software calls them. You need a collective term for your.
I mean, they're gremlins in my
They're
chat,
gremlins,
frankly. Very
yeah.
similar, but they're basically gremlins. It's, yeah.
Popeye's laugh. What are you, sir? Come on.
Demon. We also have a point and click that I've been given by a dev to play, and because it's a point and click, it's another one that might be fun for us to play together. I don't know if maybe we should do that first because it has been given to me by a developer, so I should really play it.
Sure. Can do that.
I have speculated actually of maybe just doing it one of the random nights, doing like a bonus stream just to check it out. Don't know how long it is. Don't really know a lot about it other than it's point and click, and it's very weird, apparently, very trippy. Guy wakes up in his apartment one day and his front door is missing. It's very sort of like weird psychological
So he's
thing.
going to being cute to buy a new door. Because that would be my first, logical response of like, oh no, someone stole my door. Better get a new
When
door.
I say his door is missing, I don't mean that like the door is missing and there's a hole. I mean it's a solid wall of like he's completely walled in, and I think he lives in like an apartment or a flat, so he hasn't got like windows that he can get out
so he
of.
has to fashion his cutlery together into some sort of rifle. And
A rifle.
and shoot the
Why
door.
a rifle?
Shoot himself a new door.
Why a rifle? not gonna make like a spade or something.
No.
No, we're gonna fashion it into a rifle. These little.
Or you could just leave through the window and go and buy a sledgehammer.
I think I
Again,
said.
from
I
being
think again. I haven't looked too much into it because I don't want to spoil the game. But my understanding is that it's like some sort of like apartment and doesn't have windows. He is trapped in there, but it's meant to be like a psychological thing.
I
And
would
gets
not
very-
notice.
No, you wouldn't.
It would be a few days before I'd be like,
It's-
where's the door gone?
it's very lucky if you even open your curtains. Whenever I go stay at my parents for a day and I come back, in the middle of the day and I find that Spook has not opened the curtains, he hasn't made the bed, he hasn't put any of his plates and stuff in the dishwasher. It's like, wow, one day, you got left alone one day and you actually are incapable of looking after yourself even vaguely.
Look, I have justifications for all of these things, right? First of all, opening the curtains, what does that achieve? What does it achieve if I go downstairs and open the curtains? What, I'm letting light in to give light to the the not plants that we have, the animals that wander, the children. There's nothing. Core, you will be banned.
Core.
You have
Core.
interrupted me in my justification process. The audience will be quiet. The jury does not need to speak at this time.
What did you just do?
We know what he just did.
Yeah, but what was it?
What the fuck? That's not it. What is that?
What is Chonkers?
No!
Chonkers is a cozy, relaxing indie game. Adopt the
Idle game. It's a fucking idle game.
Idle game. Thank you, Core. I will not play this
You
on
should
stream.
decline it out of indignation.
No, I'm accepting it, but I'm not playing it on stream. It's an idle game. Thank you for the gift. Your punishment is I will not play it on stream.
You'll never see Chonkers being played. Never.
Oh no.
What am I even doing?
I don't know. You know what's even more aggravating is I have a wish list of about 30 games, and that game is not on it. So Cole literally just went and found a game out of spite. He didn't
Yeah.
even go to my wish list.
It's like I didn't buy it because you wanted it. I bought it because I wanted you to have
Exactly.
it. There's a difference.
Your tale ends here. Huh. Hardly worth the bother.
I feel like that's something that moms do a lot of. Because my mom will do that.
I bought you something.
I bought you something, it's like, I don't want it. And it's like, don't be ungrateful. And it's like, but that's, you bought me something that I specifically didn't want.
Yeah,
So
you bought
you've
me something. You
imposed
bought
something
me
on
something I don't like, and now it's my fault that I don't
Yeah,
like it.
that's what I mean. There needs to be a time for that.
Parent logic.
It is. Mom will be like, oh, you like board games? Like, that's, I mean, kind of. That's like saying I
Technically.
like sports, just like, it's a very broad term. You're encompassing quite a lot with one word there. It's like, so I bought you a board game. It's like, no, you bought me a party event thing that is shit. Dr. Seuss's What's That Smell?
Yeah.
Thanks, Mum.
Yeah, when your mum is like, "Oh, my son likes board games," she literally, because she's literally done this. She went into W.H. Smith's, the news agent, went to the quote unquote board game section and found the W.H. Smith branded game of like matching words, and
Yeah.
we're like, "Thanks, we really appreciate it. We're not gonna play this."
Nope, I'm going to wait a polite amount of time.
Which makes us sound awful, but it's true.
Because it's not like I don't know whether to be insulted or complimented by it, because on the one hand it's like, well, my mom has listened to me.
It's a compliment because she has vaguely listened and is trying to take an interest, but not enough to actually like learn what you are into.
But it's insulting because it's like she clearly thinks this is the kind of game where I go, oh, sick! I've got a new game to play with my friends. Like, does she really think I'm that level of sort of inbred? Where it's like my brain just is like, oh, sick! It's a matching cards
I
game.
suppose the equivalent would be like if you said I'm in. Oh, my son is into sports, and it's like, no, my son is specifically into, say, let's grab an American example. He's specifically into baseball,
Yeah.
but you don't know that. You just know he's quote unquote into sports. So your uncle is like, oh, my nephew is into sports. Here you go, nephew. I have bought you some football boots, and it's like, cool.
I bought you a tennis racket.
You tried. It's very sweet, but also you're wrong.
It's also not.
And it's not helpful because it's actually not related to what I'm interested in.
My Uncle Alan was the best for that when I was growing up.
Oh.
Because the one Christmas he had, it's been said before that my Uncle Alan might have some sort of, I don't know if learning difficulty is the correct word. It's like the opposite of that, because he is a very smart guy, but he's just super hyper focused on certain things.
He's neurodivergent.
Quite possibly.
What you're describing is neurodivergent. He's either ADHD or autistic or both.
Quite possibly, but this was, he was born in like the 1960s.
Yeah, well, that kind of stuff is just, you're special, and you're given a sweet, and you're told to sit in the corner.
Well, no, because he was a bright guy. That's what I mean. He's a smart dude. But it's like with no communication to my mum, no communication to my nan, his mother, as to what to get me for Christmas the one time when I was like 17 or 18. He bought me a book, and I don't read at all. This isn't because like I'm illiterate or anything. Reading gives me a headache, so I just don't read. I just don't like.
It's the focusing on one point.
Yeah, I tried
Which is
it.
ironic.
I tried it when I was like 10 or 11 or something when it was like, I haven't read for a long time, and my mum got me a book called The
The
Spook's Apprentice.
Apprentice, which
And
is
it was-
there, which I believe is there on my bookshelf,
On your
because
bookshelf.
ironically you didn't read much of it, but I was like, I might read it one day.
Yeah. But I like it. It's a good book. But I read through like chapter 1 and chapter 2, like back to back. And then I was like, right. And I looked up and I couldn't see. My vision was like, well, you know, when you put someone's glasses on who like can't see.
Yeah.
It was like that the whole room. And I fucking freaked out because I was like, oh my God, I've actually gone blind. I put my hand, you know, when you put your hand like that close to your face and it's everything blurred. That was the room. I freaked the fuck out and I was like, oh, I can't be doing that. And then I limited myself to reading one chapter at a time. And I found that after a while, I did start getting headaches as I went through chapter after chapter. Like I'd read like a chapter a day.
Yeah.
And then after like, I don't know, 3 or 4 days, I was like, I finished reading and I have a headache. So I think it's just focusing on a book.
on,
just
on something close
drives
as
me
well,
nuts.
because obviously you focus on a computer screen all the time and you're
Yeah,
apparently fine.
But I specifically sit
Was it a
far away.
book or a spell book?
Well, probably could be. With the name
I've
like the
stopped,
Spook's
yeah, I've
Apprentice.
stopped here because we've clearly got dialogue happening.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
But-
yeah, it's very funny considering when we moved in together and were combining the books, you had a surprising amount of books for someone who does not read, but you
Yeah.
like audiobooks. It's,
I
not
like
that, it's not
audiobooks.
that you don't like. It's not that Spook doesn't like stories, and you know you like narrative games
Oh,
and stuff
yeah.
like that. You just don't like the act of reading.
Yeah, just because it physically seems to impair me, and I don't know
That's
why.
weird.
It's-
That
yeah.
is something probably just with your eyes. And
Maybe,
spoiler
yeah.
alert, both me and Spook will likely need glasses when we're older. I'm already
Yeah.
starting to get on the cusp of I think I might need glasses for long distant things. I feel like like when we're in the car and stuff, I feel like long distance signs I can't read as easily as I used to. I feel like I have to wait for them to get ever so slightly closer before I'm like, oh, that's what that sign says. And I'm like, uh-oh, I'm going to need glasses soon.
I feel like I might be alright for a bit longer because I've pointed things out when we've gone to the shops, and you're like, "Where's this?" And I'm like, "It says over there on that sign."
Yeah,
that
and I'm
it's
like-
down this aisle,"
and I'm
you're
like,
"You can
"Eh?"
read that?" I'm like, "You can't."
I'm like,
oh.
yeah,
Oh, no.
that's what I'm like as well. I'm like, uh-oh, I'm pretty sure I used to be able to do that, but now I can't.
Yeah, so it will probably happen.
Yeah.
Go on,
so-
let's get some
but
dialogue.
apparently, like, I can read, like, chat and screen and, like, computer screens and stuff. It is literally long-distance stuff. Whereas both my mum and dad...
Oh.
Oh,
Why have you got your hands?
that's his
Oh.
brother. That's his brother.
She's mine now. All mine.
She's such a tomboy.
Glenn?
Hang on. He's our kidnapper. He didn't much seem the type.
This is a dream, remember? That's not the real Glenn. It's whoever Glyn thinks he is.
Wait, they named their sons Glenn and Glyn. That's...
His wife. Crikey. Anya's mine, curse you, and not a man jack of you will take her from me.
So it's true, Glenn. You wanted Anya for your own. No, don't you remember, Glenn? You wanted to help your brother.
You're here to take her off me too, aren't you? Well,
Simba
she's
clearly not
mine.
understanding how a dream works,
Mm-hmm.
but
She always
okay.
should have been. That's right.
But we've established that Simba may be a little bit on the simple side.
Yeah.
But he means well.
Your precious princess, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Remember, he has blank protagonist syndrome.
Yeah.
You haven't the foggiest.
It's a dream, you pair of plonkers.
Thank you.
Thanks. See, Elvis continuing to be the best character.
This is funny.
It's a dream. What part of this are you not getting?
Is all mine.
Oh my god, it's combat
The
time.
mother is Glan and the father is Glun.
Can you imagine with a heavy Irish accent? Oh, these are my two sons, Glenn and Glenn.
Yeah.
What? Glenn and Glenn? You name them the same name? No, one's Glenn, one's Glyn.
Yeah.
Glenn, I'll never know.
Oh my god, he's got a shade. It's a shovel spade.
He's gonna try and bury us.
Wait. To me, that indicates that you can get a shovel as a weapon. What does that class as? Is it a spear? Is it an axe?
Yeah, what is that?
Glenn. Glenn and Glenn and Glenn and Glenn and Glenn and Glenn. Used to be a shovel knight. Oh, that's actually a lot of damage.
That did hurt. He is weak to spears.
I remember, this is a boss fight, love. Oh,
Oh,
dear.
that
He
sucks.
has charm.
He's an alchemist.
So, we're going to need some white magic to, we've got to treat this like, this is a proper encounter
Yeah.
now. We've got to treat this seriously.
Okay, so I need to heal Adele because if she gets attacked again, she could go down. And I will then also need Simba to start doing his shield craft bodyguard people.
You need to deal with the charm first, and I think hitting her will remove it, because that usually is the case.
Can you not just remove it with Asuna?
Maybe? Does it say? Doesn't say,
Doesn't
so
say,
I don't
so
think it
probably
does.
not.
So I think you need to give her just a little tap on the head with the blunt
The problem
end
is
of an
that
axe.
we're very physical people, and I don't think giving her a tap is going to happen. Based on the thing Elvis is going to attack next, so I
Yeah.
feel like I should have Elvis do that.
Okay.
So I'm going to have Simba do bodyguard on Adele, so if he tries to attack Adele again, Simba will take it, because
sounds
Simba's built like a brick shit house.
Let's see.
And now he's going to give...
Do right analog sticking.
That's how often I've had to do that.
Nothing to worry about.
Yeah,
There you
she's
go.
alright.
So, we actually need to start applying some buffs. Start, raising our abilities, like Invigorate, I think, is it? Is it Invigorate that gives us, increase attack power. So, start stacking some of these on
We've
ourselves.
also got mindfulness to heal ourselves a little bit if we need to.
Yes.
We are partially protected, so I guess we'll do...
Namaste. So, savagery. What have we got in savagery? Because we can berserk ourselves.
We can berserk if we want to. Elvis does also still have black magic, and he is weak to lightning.
Try giving him a lightning stab, and we'll just see how good is good.
Primordial forces consume you.
Pretty good.
Yeah, it was decent. That's his top one.
Okay. More martial arts, more invigorate. Let's get this buff going.
Come and get it.
So, what do we got?
5 turns, 50% of any damage received. The user will also be inflicted on the attacker.
Yep, so that's something we want to put on ourselves
Defender
now.
of the people next 2 turns in place of allies. Automatically adopting the default stance in the process does not apply to attacks that target allies. Ah, okay.
Yeah. So, I'd say we want to do reprisal on ourselves then, because that's going to last for a while.
5
For 5
turns.
turns. That's good. So, stick that on yourself.
So I feel like because he's the defender, if we did things like we could brave with him, because if he gets for defender, it's like, oh well, he's not going to be attacking anyway because you automatically adopt the default. So we could brave reprisal so that he does damage back if he gets attacked, and then defender on the next brave because that'll just protect the whole team.
Yeah, that sounds good to me. Like a good plan. What did you do?
I didn't press any button then. I think he just did reprisal twice, even though I didn't press a single button.
Okay.
That was
well,
confusing.
cool. Alright.
Thanks, game.
Invigorate!
Invigorate again.
Prepare to meet your maker.
Okay. Now I'm gonna give Adele a top up.
Be healed.
Nice.
You rang?
So, try Savagery then. Let's just try doing Vent Fury for a bit. Let's just let him go Berserk for the next 3 turns and see, like, what kind of return do we get on his
The
damage.
problem with things like that is the risk of charm, I guess.
Risk of Charm, yeah. We
One
don't
more?
think we need
No?
Invigorate now. I think we need to start laying down some damage. Is there any way we can sort of debuff him now? Have we got any moves that will do that?
Perform an incredibly powerful attack on target, which will also reduce a random stat by 20%.
Nice.
This will shut you up.
That was a good amount of damage.
You are about
600,
to witness
okay.
my full
So, but it
power.
doesn't cost MP, which I suppose is another main.
Yes.
It's a pity we haven't learnt Reflect yet. That's got to be on some future spellcasting, because Reflect is always a great spell.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because we didn't come into this with like changing everybody back to
No,
their
we
best
didn't. So
one.
they're
I don't think it's necessary, but
No.
because he's already taken a lot of damage, considering like Contagion Agent. What the frick was
Ew,
that?
what the hell? We've been given a debuff.
Contagion.
Okay, what's contagion, considering that poison is already a thing?
It's bad. Can we
Oh my god, she has no health.
do mindfulness then and just give ourselves a little heal on what?
Yeah.
Because I think we're poisoned.
Contagion.
Ah, there you go.
So contagion is a separate debuff.
I don't care.
That's the problem.
Probably gonna need a white mage across everybody. Yeah, let's give everyone a good top. Nope. Don't do that.
Definitely don't do that.
Holy spirits, heal me. Sorry to be a pain.
Shit. Stop.
That kind of helps.
Stop mind controlling us, please.
That actually kind of helped though, because now Elvis is back. He's still angry, but he's back. Defender of the people. That's what we wanted. Yeah, he's like, I'm just gonna keep attacking him.
That was nothing.
Focus blast on us. That was annoying.
Yeah, but it's funny because she attacked a teammate, but Simba tanked it because we've told him to tank all the teammates, and Simba has a ton of health.
Probably just a cure on Adele to keep her up.
Does that feel better? Thanks for your help.
Because you got to remember, Adele's good, but good against lots of enemies, not specifically one target.
Yeah, single target.
So Savagery was kind of meh. It was okay, but we could probably go with something else. If we got something that will lower his like defense or something upon being hit,
One quick physical attack that will reduce their magical defense.
we could do that.
Shell split, which reduces their physical defense. Technically, we're doing a lot of physical at the moment.
Yeah, we are. So I suppose we'll go for physical defense. Drop his physical.
That's nasty.
She was
already charmed. See, he's to protect ally.
So again, we can. I suppose if you wanted to,
It says take up to 3 attacks. I think he's received 3 attacks.
we don't want reprisal on if we're going to do Defender of the People in case charm happens, because he might counter and hit the person who was. Well, I suppose
I don't know.
that might actually be alright, because then he'll knock them out of the charm if that
Yeah.
happens. So
So you still got reprisal on, which is that sword symbol. So I guess
think
we just
Defender of the People's
just
good,
defender
yeah.
again.
Better cover up.
Sacred.
we are
Yeah,
going to need some
this
MP.
this contagion is bad because White Mage can't get rid of contagion. Ooh, that hurt a lot. That was a big hitting attack.
We'll probably. It's a shame we don't have anything to
So do we
block.
have an item that can get rid of contagion specifically, because contagion is a problem. So all the different weapon types. Remedy, contagion. There we go.
Well, we've run out of contagion,
Oh,
but
it's
we do
run
need to
out.
get rid of charm. Is that?
It does get rid of charm. So we have got an item for it. Because we can't hit her, she'll die.
Prepare to meet your maker.
We also
Ran
need
out of
to.
mana.
We need to brave and use some ethers or something, because yeah, we'll be able to use a Kyoraga because we'll have enough then. So
This should do it. Holy spirits, heal me. Thank you.
we're looking all right.
Let me at 'em.
Yeah, bodyguard's too basic. I think Defender of the People's the right way to go about it. I
Yeah.
think that's working.
It's because the bodyguard is only for an ally, whereas defender people is the whole team, but it's for a limited number of attacks. So basically, you have to keep using it because 3 attacks pretty much will take you to the next turn.
Hey, you okay?
There you go.
So, yeah. What does just a physical attack do? 400. This is a problem because he's countering physical attacks, and we've bought a physical attacking team. So
Yeah.
so I do want Elder, even though his main is Berserker, we do still want him to do black magic.
What artistry stuff have we got? Because this is like the opposite of a. We can debuff the hell out of him. Really.
Yeah, this is all debuff.
What if we lowered all of his magical defense and let Elvis just go nuts with thunder?
Not a bad idea. Mischief power, various status, magical defense.
Check this out. Here I go.
Did that affect him?
Yeah, look, you see how he's got the red
But he had
particle
that
around
before.
him.
He'd already been lowered on something else.
Yeah, look.
Okay, he's got physical down by 5. So, yeah, let's keep doing that then. Remove various status effects.
Try this.
I'll take the hit. Away, Barry.
Not that one, apparently. I hate when games are vague like that. Just various statuses, and it's like, which ones? There's about 8 in this game, and every other class has a thing that says removes this status. Adele is very fast because she keeps just getting her turn back.
Yeah, we knew that from a while ago. She's a fast cat.
I'm gonna have to give. Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we can give him
It will wear off.
What's the plan? I'll take the hit. All right then.
When Elvis's turn comes back around, it's gonna hurt.
Let me help you. How's that for a
Stop it.
Oh, he's going for it.
Okay, so Contagion only stuck on Simba.
He's alright, he can handle it. So, if you now braved and did a shit ton of lightning damage to him, oh, we don't have the MP. No. Quite true, yeah. We don't have the MP to do too much of it. But how much does this do with all of his lowered defense?
A lot!
Very
That
nice.
was pretty nice.
So, can you get her to? I don't know. We should probably
Everyone needs to top it.
let's get Adele to do some braving and give people Ethers because, or give Elvis Ethers, I suppose, and herself actually. She will need to have some herself.
She technically has her martial arts that can let her get MP back. Mindfulness gives you MP,
Ah,
so we don't have to use Ethers on her.
but we could do with having a few on Elvis.
Give one to Glory as well because she's healing a lot of people. And then
Because
use his
BP, so
Brave One. Okay.
it's up to you what you want to do. The last one.
I will use an Ether then.
Let's see now.
Thanks for bailing me out.
Hey, try this.
Back in
Let's
the
see
game.
now. Thank you. Hey, try this.
He's only got a bit of poison. He'll be fine. So we could brave with him, do some healing or something, and then we can go back to Shieldcraft and protect everybody.
Mostly needs to heal
Yeah,
heal
heal
himself.
himself. That's fine. And then Shieldcraft defend him.
Patch up time.
That is his job now.
Oh god, that hit everybody.
You rang?
There we go. So we can brave now, and we can actually do quite a bit of thunder damage because it was nearly 3k per one. It's quite good. Grab a couple of them.
Primordial forces consume you.
1,000 in one go, I think. Oh no, that one's even more.
Magic consume you.
Nothing to worry about.
That was a good amount
That
of
was
damage.
probably about 6,000-7,000.
Could use a special if you wanted.
She does have a special.
Strike all enemies with a powerful attack and then raise everybody's defense to stuff. And their accuracy.
Why not?
Because we'll get it back eventually. This is kind of what it's for, isn't it? You can't use it
I
with.
can't brave it special. I mean, people need healing.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, we'll go to Savagery then. Is there something? Oh, we can remove his magical defense with her as well.
Yes. Which one was it? Shell? Physical. Scale is magical.
Holy spirits, heal me. Sorry to be a pain. It's nothing.
Defaulting.
That was nothing. Here I go.
Or just taking a breather for a second. So this is where we can use get some MP back.
Nice.
Contagion again.
Giga Potion. Ah,
Oh shit!
interesting.
That just undid like Elvis's turn for 5,000.
He's the BP. Well, we'll grind him down. He's not going to be able to beat us.
Yeah, it's a war of attrition. One of these slow fights.
But he definitely can't beat us.
Try this for size. What's the plan? This should do it.
Oh god damn it! Right as I wanted his turn. Can't get rid of Charm, can
Not without bonking him. But Simba is defending at the moment, so it's not going to work.
I? Not gonna happen yet.
I mean, you could use your Savagery, you could use your special now, or waiting for stuff to happen.
True.
It is time
Fortunately,
to
it's the
unleash
Berserker
my
special.
full potential. You are brave indeed to face me.
The special did as much damage as Elvis's Thunderhaga.
Oh, that's a bit of a waste of MP. It's annoying.
Yeah, that's mostly an MP.
Let's see now.
Thanks for bailing me out. Okay.
All
mindfulness.
Just keep getting that MP back.
Let me see. Brace yourself.
Yeah, Elvis is back with us now.
Alright, let him have it. Yeah, just fucking unleash. He's not defending.
Electrocute this man. Right in the soft bits. That's a double knockdown.
Deep down in his heart, Anya should have been mine all along. I had no choice but to take matters into my own hands. Now come on with you, Mr. Hero. You'll be needing to defeat this here Ogre King if you want to win the princess back.
It's a dream. Look.
I know, but it's just so...
My devilish clutches for good.
I was just like, wait, where did the Ogre King? Where did that come from?
Alright, so we need some reses. Pretty sharpish.
Hey, try this. My time has not yet come.
Well, that's...
Something must be done.
Oh, Simba took that hit for him, so... can you do a couple of Braves and let's get some revives going.
No bounds.
Arise, we won't have enough for a second one. Oh, yeah, we're using Ether on ourselves, and then we will use another Arise on Simba, and then we'll be out of MP
We'll be
completely
completely out
then,
of
so
MP.
I suppose we can just do an attack on him or something. Oh, no, it's probably not worth it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna Ether again.
Sacred powers restore you. Perhaps this might help. Holy
Doing a rise on Simba is huge because of just how much health he has.
Let me
There you go. And now we can do some braving with him, we can get everybody back up. Then if you want to then block again, defend of the people.
You have my thanks.
See,
We're
covered from
okay.
that.
We're
covered from
all
that
right.
perfectly.
I like that it's called Zappable Chartreuse because we're electrocuting him. It's like, here, this paint is extra conductive. He has 3 brave points, so he's about to do something big.
It's a good thing he's not the Goblin King, love, otherwise we'd have had to deal with the Bowie Bulge. And...
Oh no, don't mention the Bowie Bulge. Why did you have to bring that up? Gloria's down again. Look, you killed her.
double
Look
contagion.
look what you did. Look at the curse you were brought upon the party. I told you he was about to do a big thing.
Jesus Christ.
That's
He just did
unfortunate.
2 contagion. I mean, this fight you would lose instantly. He was just allowed to just go, like, brave, brave, brave. Contagion, contagion, contagion. You just die, because it's like, well, that's way too much health for anybody to have.
Here, try this. This'll do it. Holy spirits heal you.
This favor will not be forgotten.
It's not that you can just do that move, and it's like, it's just 1500 damage. Like,
And now he's healing himself back up, but he just undid 10k damage.
this is an annoying. Wow.
We've not got anywhere. Bring out the Beastmaster with all the giants that you've collected. Yeah,
Yeah, probably have to.
this fight probably would have done better if we were actually like in our proper classes instead of in these like leveling classes that we've put ourselves in.
It's because I don't know what is needed to do Contagion, because Contagion just seems like too powerful a move. It's like, well, you can just keep doing it and it does a fixed damage. It's like, it doesn't matter about your defense, it doesn't matter about your health or anything, it's just does 1500. That's it. It's like, God lord, that's a lot.
Restore you. All right. Let's go again.
Time for a
He healed.
Holy Spirit.
Healed.
heal you.
Because we can't do anything to... Can we blind him? We try blinding
We
him.
have abilities to blind. I don't think they have ever worked ever.
Have we got stuff on her that can do stuff?
Reduce their attack. Attempt to daub a type's resistant to all elements and weapon types is reduced by 1 when daubed. Magical attack. Remove statuses. Restorative power. 10 times the ability's casting cost as magical damage 1 to 5 times on a random target.
Try freehanding just
that's
because it's
wild.
weird. Because we need to deal some damage now, I think. We need to just like Pretty good.
Interesting. He's defaulting again.
I'd try that again. That was pretty good. One powerful light. Was he weak to light? I think.
No, he's weak to lightning.
Light. Splatter him. See if we can reduce his resistances because we have got people who.
Oh no!
We've turned him into a TV screen.
that's funny that he just has that. And it doesn't have a number, it's just a status, I guess. He just has Daub now.
It's not going to do as much as it normally would. How is he responding to that with Contagion?
It doesn't even say, like, you know, counter.
He just gets to do it.
He just does it. Which is weird. Like, I get it if it says, like, you know, counter magic, but because that's why it's like, oh, he counters physical attacks, let's not do it. He's just doing that. And it's like, what?
Is it worth us defaulting Braving? Yeah, defaulting for a bit to build up BP, and then we'll just hit him in one go with quite a few people. As long as we keep defending, we can build up some turns. I did not think it missed.
Missed. So she's at max BP now.
Let's do the same for Elvis, just default. Because we could then hit him with a load of debuffs and then start blasting him out.
It's her turn again.
Oh, we can just keep her up topped up at max, so yeah, just
Right, let's see.
Sacred powers restore you.
It's nothing.
you're gonna get a couple of ethers going out to people.
Let's see now.
Everyone else is running out of mana.
See now.
Pretty good.
He looks very silly with the paint on him.
Missed. Okay, that's
Okay,
good.
we didn't get charmed.
So one heal will bring us back up, and he just used he just threw everything he had at us.
Yeah, he's not on negative BP. He saves up,
Yeah.
and he saves up 3 rather than making himself go into negatives.
Thinking.
We know this can't get rid of charm. Can this get rid of contagion?
Hey, try this.
No. What is the point of it?
Yeah. Pretty shit. Pretty shit ability.
Holy spirits, heal me. Thank you.
I'm just gonna give you a vague ability that just says it gets rid of some statuses, but we're not gonna tell you what.
So he's got 3 BP, so we could go Nova on him. But he doesn't have enough to do full Thundaga. Maybe you drop it down to just doing like Thunders or something to save on his MP. Just, you know, do a few like Thunders, because they'll still be more effective, but it's only a minimal amount of MPs.
500.
That's fine. Gives himself a BP. Let's see if we can't remove that from him.
Is it the...
Delay their
Yeah,
next
delay-
turn. That could be
delay
pretty
turn.
good. Costs HP, but we can get that back.
You make me a little stink.
Because we can Brave with Simba and we can do quite a few things. So,
Sacred powers restore you.
as long as they've got 1500, they'll be alright, is the
Nothing to
thing.
worry about.
So we don't need to keep doing Curaga, I
I'm
don't
gonna do
think.
Cura.
Does that feel better? Thank you.
So yeah, we can keep doing a few Thunders or Thundaras or
Do
something.
Thunder.
Any damage, and he can use Contagion
He
Agents.
just uses it in response to anything.
Jeez.
All right then.
Sometimes.
Pity we can't poison him or something.
Yeah,
Is
we
that-
yeah. It's just we're not spec'd really for
No.
this fight. Of like, we have the potential to win this, but like, you know, all it will take is a bit of bad luck and we could lose. But I feel like if we actually came in here properly spec'd with our proper classes, we would win, no problem.
I imagine after this fight we're going to get the thing where it's like, oh, you can be immune to Charm, and it's like, cool, we don't need it for the rest of the game now, so thanks for giving it us when we don't need it. Brilliant. Need some MP back.
Running out of mana. That's the problem with the long fights. And he heals himself. We have made negative progress. can't even do the things to... He has no MP left at all. Nope. You safe.
And one on Gloria.
This should do it.
At least ethers are good to get you back up to full, basically.
He delays turns. Just keep trying to delay his turn.
Very well.
It only delays it. I don't think you can get rid of it permanently.
No, but with how fast Adele is, we should probably delay it quite a lot.
Here I go.
Miz.
This
Oh, it does use HP. That's actually
Yeah.
more beneficial.
Here we go.
Arr!
Where
He roars
where
at
did
you.
that come from? Just
Bite you, bite you, bite you.
bite you.
Nope. Still standing.
He just has counter damage.
Mm.
That sucks.
That's what I mean, like being able to poison him would have been super handy in this fight.
Holy spirits heal me. How thoughtful of you. I'm up, huh? You may feel a little sting.
Didn't even say it that time, he just
He
did
just
it.
did it. I think that was his turn because he
Yeah.
had the exclamation mark. So
Ah.
that time it was his turn.
Let's see how you deal with this.
Strike down my enemies.
It's amazing how we managed to get him so far down and then we started to struggle. The start of this fight was not
Yeah,
a struggle
I
at
think
all.
it was basically once we got to that phase change, when we had that bit
yeah.
of dialogue, it was like, cool, now we're going to step up the fight again. And it's like, oh, this is a struggle.
We're going to introduce all the annoying abilities that he
Oh,
has.
this is becoming a slog.
Have we got any other items that allow us to restore more, like, you know, like a full heal or something that just gives us somebody everything back? I don't know. I've not really looked at our items. Right?
Spear whose tip has been tips in the blood of a... Oh, that's what she's equipped with,
Yeah.
right. 1,000 health, Phoenix down, 300 HP, 16 poison, blindness, silence, sleep, paralysis, dread, confusion, one of everything in the remedy. And then all the damage dealing ones of you can just deal damage of each elemental type. So no, we don't have any better healing items.
Pity.
Eh.
Could get us a brave if we're low on stuff. Or defaulting. Oh, wait. Oh, contagion stops you from defaulting?
No.
Oh, okay.
This should do it.
Just enough.
Powers restore you.
What's his special? Because we could probably do with that.
Increase all allies' physical and magical defense for 3 turns. Oh, what, screw it.
Here I go. I am your shield.
Ah, there's that rampart that we were wondering where it went.
Well, we're defended to the hills.
We got a butt ton of defense now, so hopefully we don't die. 70%.
Nice.
That is pretty huge.
Not going to do anything to contagion, because that is just flat numbers.
Yeah.
I suppose what we could try on Simba's next turn is try doing that blinded thing.
True, we could
Because if
see
we
if
can
that
lower
takes
his
offense.
accuracy, it might be...
Oh, what's next, I wonder?
Hate you.
Primordial forces consume you. That's a hot.
Well, at least it took away her charm.
Yeah, it's annoying because it is just a flat amount of damage.
Wow.
Oh, we got to do it twice. Cool. What did I say of like, all it takes is to have a bit of bad luck and we could lose the fight?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Elvis. So we're going to need to brave a few times here. We're going to need to use items to bring people, you know, like a reservoir of MP and HP back up.
Yeah.
So we're going to need to use others on ourselves and then use a couple of arises.
Here, try this.
Oh boy.
Do it.
It's annoying because you know he could beat us if it wasn't an AI. If it was a human player, he would just go contagion, contagion,
Yeah,
contagion.
he would just keep doing the same attack because
There
it's
you
just
go.
so strong.
Then there's 4,500 damage. No one in your party has that much HP, so you just lose. It's just like, it's annoying because it's like trying to play chess against someone who you know is letting you have a chance. And it's like,
He's toying with us!
yeah.
Ah!
All because it's flat numbers. Flat numbers are dumb in these kind of games. You heal 1,000 HP. Oh, so that's like minus their magic. No, just 1,000.
Just 1,000,
Just
yeah.
1,000.
That's why
What?
heal in D&D is like a fucking level 7 spell.
Yeah.
Because just being able to flat out heal 70 HP is just strong.
It's a big deal.
Instead of having to roll dice.
Yeah.
When else his turn? He's got to be, please. I'm gonna have him drink potions.
Here, this'll help. Aye, this should do it.
Save the
Here I
MP.
go.
Should we default with everybody for a bit and get everyone's like up to scratch?
It's unfortunate,
Alright,
that's
I'd-
defense down.
I mean, he's got so much of it, he's fine. Try and get everybody up to three BP. Yeah, you heal, that's fine. We're going to build up for one big attack.
Her turn comes around so quickly that she's gotten 3 BP before anyone has gotten 1 BP.
Yeah, just fast as fuck. And then we can get her to just like, yeah, to heal herself, bring herself back up. That's what monks do. Default, it's alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, just we'll keep building up.
Here I go.
He can only store 3 BP, we can have 12.
True.
Let me see. I must endure.
Simba does actually need healing. Because this is gonna kill Simba.
Fucking hell, man.
Let's sort this mess out.
And I realised that too late. I was like, wait, Simba's on less than 15, so he's like gonna go down. He's got no man. He's got no MP. This is the problem. Again, long fights are rough.
We do need to have better spec jobs for this, like you say.
Yeah, it's just yeah, didn't because it's not a main story thing. I didn't really think about respecking because it's a side quest, but it's still a boss fight. So
It's very annoying because they've given him just an OP counter ability if it counts as damage. It's like, cool, well, what are you supposed to do? That it's a fight.
I'm just gonna button mash until the fight ends. At this point, I'm kind of bored. I'm just like, let's just let the fight end, die, and we can
Yeah,
end.
proper spec into it.
Just knock his fucking block off.
Come back with a better.
There's the counter. So
I'll
she
kill
hits
myself.
just to add insult to injury.
Technically, he didn't beat us. Then we beat ourselves.
That's just that was just
When did we save?
it would have been the start of stream when we first got here.
Okay, well let's respec them.
And we did save right before the fight. Okay.
Oh yeah.
There was a save point.
Okay.
Okay,
let's
so
have
we
a
need
look.
to properly spec now.
Well, let's first heal. Oh no, don't first heal because the HPs will
HP
change.
will change.
Alright, so what we do? So Simba is kind of the job that we want.
Yeah,
him
so
to be.
Defender
He's
works with
alright.
him.
Yeah, he's good.
He's fine. We're definitely getting her out of Berserker, I think.
Yeah.
Do we want to put her in her Beastmaster and get things
Um,
like the off the chain and the
well-
and the Toxolotl that can potentially poison?
I think we should put her as White Mage main, but we could put that as a sub.
White Mage, because then her special
Yeah,
will be a
to
big
be
heal,
a big heal, which could be much more useful.
and then Beastmaster is the sub.
Yeah, that works. Elvis, let's stick him back as Black Mage.
Black Mage
So
with
that
a
he
red.
gets-
Should we go for a Red Mage sub? Because he's got Hilaga and it gives him healing spells basically, which is useful.
Hmm.
Here's Disaster. Wind and Earth damage.
What about Bard?
Yeah, 3,000 HP just in general. Roughly a chance to. Oh, these are passive, so
Yeah,
that doesn't
passives.
matter. Yeah, these are just all the different elements
Mm.
basically. Okay, so perhaps not.
What about him back with these ones?
So this is all debuffs again.
Because he could, if we save up BP at the start of the fight, so that we're always floating, having like a reserve of 1 or 2 extra. So that way, if we do need to brave, it doesn't, cripple us for a few turns. We can spend some time buffing ourselves.
So we don't actually, aside from Beastmaster's Toxolotl, we don't actually have something that really lets you poison people. It's not really
No.
not really a thing we have access to. Even Thief, you would think would maybe have like a poison dagger or something. No, they don't.
Yeah.
So as I say, poison would be useful, We really just don't have the ability to put it on.
No.
I guess we'll go with Bard.
And then Adele.
What do you think? I mean, the monk just is good for her. Monk is just good. Do we keep her as Pictomancer monk? Because she was complimenting people.
I think putting her as something more damaging. I don't know if Monk's good for hitting a lot of enemies.
So do we actually give her Berserker monk?
Maybe. Or do we put... What's a ranger? Because we could do Slay Humanoid.
That's true. Ranger's maxed.
It is only one ability.
She's completely
so
maxed out.
How useful is it to give her just one ability? I don't know if that is actually that
I don't
useful.
know. It's just one ability in the entire thing.
Not
Or,
really.
yeah.
Not really a boss killer kind
Yeah,
of class.
because Berserker also has the magical defense down, physical defense down, so she could do that. And she's also got like the level slash and amp strike. So maybe just putting her back in Berserker monk.
Right, realistically, I think the thing that we need, because we can't
Hi Rex.
put
Hi, Saren.
like poison on the enemy. We need something that improves our evasion, really. We want to go in there with as much evasion as possible, and like immunity to charm and contagion are the two things that hit us, which I don't
Yeah.
think we have access to.
I don't know if we. I don't think
have.
we have contagion, but part of me wonders if we did have a charm thing. Yeah.
Put that as a main.
Berserker. So we've got Shieldmaster, White Mage Beastmaster, Black Mage Bard, and Berserker monk.
So we want to be constantly floating all the buffs on us at all times. Is really
Okay,
what
so
we want.
he
He's not
yeah,
changed.
he had the Death and Doom immunity, which is not useful in this fight. I'm mostly looking at these side things. Orb immunity, freeze immunity, Berserk and Confusion, Courage, Dread, Paralysis, Sleep, Silence, Blindness, Poison, not the same as Contagion. Yeah, nope, we do not have anything that prevents Charming.
You got anything that improves evasion?
Potentially, it's just going to be a stat, isn't it? Evasion's just
Yeah.
a stat. Well, if anything, we don't want evasion on him. We want him to have defense and health.
Evasion would
because...
still. We want him to be targeted, but evasion is still handy.
Yes.
If he's always targeted but they never hit him, that's still fantastic.
Yes.
That's a win-win.
Yes. We've got plus 10 evasion on a feather mantle. I've only got one though. I would rather give that to someone else
yeah.
than to him. I feel like because we don't have a lot of evasion items, we should prioritize giving him like a fuck ton of HP.
Yes.
That one's probably good. 500 HP and restorative power because he has White Mage.
Yeah, that's good.
Earth Pendant, we're not taking earth damage, but that also gives him just defense and health, so I think that's a good one.
That's good. I think he's pretty set.
Right, you want a staff.
Probably the oak staff by the looks of it.
Yeah, and you just see how it compares to the others. Less restorative power. So these are Black Mage elemental ones, and that's a White Mage healing one.
Yeah,
Can I think give her a shield?
we probably should.
Just to up some defense a little bit. A little buckler. A little buckler. I have tips if you need them, just say the word. Yes, but part of the fun is us working it out. Spook likes menus, remember.
I do like that.
Spook likes menus.
I can beat this guy. It's definitely doable.
That ups restorative power. Yeah, I think I want to give her that.
Okay. More restorative power. Because what we really want is to be able to use Cure as opposed to Cure Arga.
Yeah.
If we have to use Cure Arga, then something's really gone really bad, because that's going to drain all our MP.
Alarm. So most of these aren't improving restorative power, but that one is. But only by 2.
Can
Not-
we
probably
improve
not
the
one.
evasion a bit more? That might be better if we can improve evasion by a considerable
So
bit.
all of these improve evasion because her current armor is a heavy one because she was a barbarian. So the lighter armors have better
It's the
evasions.
Star Course.
It also has an increase to chance of being targeted, which we don't want. Oh, but it is actually lowering it.
Oh, because our current one is very high.
Yeah, so minor increase to evasion, but otherwise I don't know if that's necessarily worth it. This one, maybe?
Go on then.
Right, fire resistance, also not useful. So, I think... Do you want the feather mantle on this one for evasion, or do we want feather mantle... I suppose, I was going to say, do we want this on Adele, but I suppose having this on our primary healer is probably the best thing.
Yeah, we want her to get hit as little as possible. I think if you give her an ice talisman as well, I'm sure I saw that improves evasion.
No, but it improves restorative power and gives you more.
There was one that gave evasion. You were scanning through, and one of them there was a blue number that popped up. I'm sure. I think force armlets.
It doesn't improve the evasion. It just
wait. You? Oh, was it the feather mantle again?
Yeah, feather mantle. We only have one of them.
There, that one. Wind talisman. I knew I'd seen it on some of them.
That makes sense.
Go for that, not good. Yeah, I'd say let's give her max evasion then, so she's really difficult to hit.
You've gone back to Black Mage. Shame we don't have a Rod of Lightning. That would be Sod's Law. Statistically, these are...
Not equal.
Not
Rod
equal.
of Ice is more magic, which is what we want, so we'll go with that.
Okay.
And a shield.
A little buckler.
Magical attack to 201. The nano suit.
He's got the nano suit. Such a
from
bizarre
Crisis. Man, Crisis 2, man.
Never played any of them.
I have that game, Crisis 2. I played it with my old
You
gaming
just
chair
wanna
that I
keep
had, the
him in
rocker chair. Remember
Oh
that one?
yeah, I remember that.
Rocker chair I had. So it would have the speakers in my head and it would just go nano suit enable. It was so cool.
Wah. Oh my goodness, chat is moving. Talking in the same mic so the mouth goes, but yeah, Spooker's just sat next to me.
Bleh.
So the voice detection triggers. Can't change that. It's just the way it is. Speaking of spreadsheet Spook, I'm doing Excel documents for my team league. I have color coding filters and tables.
Ooh, do you have conditional formatting?
Please compliment me, senpai.
Conditional formatting is the best.
Compliment me, senpai. I'm making a spreadsheet.
Kobolds are better miners.
True. This is true. Can I give good job combo that is more broken than it seems? You can say it. We may not do it, but you can say it. You're always welcome to offer or say anything, but we are allowed to ignore you. Which is just how streamers be. We are not allowed to equip these, which is interesting. Oh, because someone else has them, that's why.
Oh.
She needs he's wearing the Valkyrie's coat. Could we put him in... Oh, because the Valkyrie's coat was just better for some reason, even though it's a mid-tier armor as opposed to heavy. It was just better.
Why is it shaped for a bust that I don't have? Valkyries.
Right, she is a berserker, so...
We're okay with giving her elements because he's not resistant to them. So the Mithril Axe is good. Doesn't have as much physical attack, which is a shame, but can't have everything. Thief with Monk as the sub-job.
That's interesting. We do really like Monk as a sub-job, which is why we've given it to her, but that's interesting because we considered Thief to be very lacking in this game.
Can you steal BP? Have we unlocked that? Because it could be one of them of maybe it's good later on down the line, we just don't have it yet.
Steal Courage? Yeah, that's going to be Brave points, isn't it? Attempt to steal the PP has a 50% chance. PP cannot be stolen from targets that have 0 or fewer, so they have to have defaulted. Damage by items, mug, Godspeed, strike from physical attack, the power bonus based on the user's speed. That's probably the one.
That probably would be good for her, actually. But the problem is that this guy counts as damage.
Yeah, not good for this fight. Like, by all means, we can get her leveling Thief next, and we can see how it goes. Not good for this fight.
Oh, the merchant here sells lockets, which does disable charm. Okay, we do need them. Oh, I'm glad.
Problem: we're already in the dreamscape. We can't go to the shop.
Well,
so
I thought we checked. Did you check the shop here? I thought they had an inn here actually.
Yeah, they had an inn. There wasn't a shop.
Unless we unlock that when we win.
Maybe, I don't know.
Maybe
it's the other town. Maybe it's the other town. There are 2 towns in this zone, and I commented. I was like, "That's weird. This zone has 2 towns." But yeah, I went to the inn. I don't remember there being a shop. But yeah, we're in the dreamscape. Second specialty, not spoiling what it does.
Yeah, because there's like
where there's other jobs. Yeah, there's
mastering
other
the job gives you a second one. Okay, well, we
something
might get
for the
a thief
future.
later,
But yeah, we can't do anything about that now.
So change her out of the Mirage.
Right, dread
vest then.
immunity is
No,
also.
no, change her out of her armor first, because we might be able to use that armor with someone else, because she can wear heavier armor here.
Yeah, but the heavier armor is not actually better. Work that one out. It's not actually better.
I think we just found some. Maybe the stars are
Maybe it just means
special.
that they're, maybe it means they're special, and that's
They're
why
just
they're just
good.
better. But yeah, this is just the best armor is the Valkyrie coat, which I don't believe we could buy anywhere. I believe we found that.
We did.
Stick drift.
I
Courage
don't-
ring. Don't need dread immunity.
None of the immunities are going to do us any good here.
No, because we don't have contagion immunity or charm immunity. Annoyingly.
We will have to pick some of that up. 'Cause there's bound to be some enemies that charm. Surely they're not just going to leave it to one boss.
Oh yeah.
Because charm is quite a renowned debuff. I suppose it's what else do we want to go for? Because her speed is already pretty good.
It's just general buffs to defense. Aim. Higher chance of crit.
More HP is always good because if they're doing flat HP damage.
Yeah, there's the iron bangle. We could just give it 2 iron bangles.
Oh, the mithril one did more.
Oh, so it does. Just a buttload of health.
Let's use some ethers first before we save. So we're at max MP before we. You're only going to save twice anyway. Because that is how you do.
Yes. We have a meteorite.
Oh, good. That will be handy when we go to space.
Don't know what it does.
Just top it up to max. Yeah, they're only mini ethers. Okay, let's save, and we'll try that again with less suck.
Hello, hello, hello. Oh, look at the cute Renamon. You like Renamon, don't you, chat? We have already seen this cutscene.
We must save this young schoolboy,
He should have been mine
disguised as his wife.
What she ever saw in a gutless
And skip again.
wonder such as your scent.
Ow.
Ow.
Slap. Right. Let's start with a few braves. A few defaults.
I was going to
sorry.
say, I was
Few
like, no, I
defaults.
was like, let's default. Everyone's
Yeah.
at full health, everyone's at full mana, so let's just default.
Yeah, let's build up some
Defense buff right from the start.
No, because it only lasts for 3 turns. We don't want to use that yet. So let's build up some defaults, because he's not going to hit us with anything too nasty at the start. And then we want to be floating constant buffs on the party.
Loads of defaulting, he is also defaulting.
That's fine. Let him
She's
hide.
at max default.
Right, let's see.
There you go. Right, so white magic. Let's improve. Because protect and shell, he doesn't do any normal magic. He doesn't hit you with a spell. He
Well,
will
yeah.
occasionally bonk you because contagion, even though it's a spell, it's flat damage.
It does flat damage
So
and
there's
gives you
no
the debuff.
point. There's
yeah,
no point
that,
in
yeah,
raising
you can't
But
really do that.
protect will do little bits of
Yeah.
stuff.
Basically, you can protect Simba and then have Simba tank,
Yes.
is the general.
A little
Fine.
magical assistance.
And you can stack protect. We've got to remember that for this game. By the way.
I have used that ability 30 times and it has never once worked. And the moment he gets charmed, it blinds the entire party.
Hi everybody, Spooker's taken over the seat here. Blue is stood up, currently screaming at a wall. Let's go to white magic, and let's try some Basuna on the whole party.
Let me help you.
There we go, and that removed all of that. That was pretty good. Let's try them.
Shut up, Stangy.
Let's try some singing. So what have we got then? We've got reducing physical damage, magical damage, increase the likelihood of a target being the subject of enemy attacks. Okay, attempt to put a target to sleep. That could be funny.
It'd be funny, but the part of my problem with these games as well, and Final Fantasy does this too, is that 90% of the time abilities like this, it's like, lol doesn't work on bosses.
Increase multiple targets evasion. That could
That's
be handy.
useful.
That could be handy.
That's
Increase physical
useful.
damage inflicted by multiple targets. Okay. Increase magical damage. Increase critical hit chance. Okay, so let's go with this one right through your fingers. Singing. Adele! Martial arts. Let's just go for... Seeing as though we're on 2 BP, let's go for the... What was it? Tortoise Key.
What?
I need to discover him again.
Well, Gloria's got 3 BP. She can probably use one.
Yeah, it's alright. I'll do that. Right, so... Items.
Just because it's useful to see how much health he has left.
So it's about to be Simba's turn again. So let's go for... Oh wait, it's Gloria's turn. Oh, excellent. Yeah, let's go for...
So we gave her wind talismans that have up to her speed, so her turn is coming around quicker. The Toxolotl is the thing that poisons if we still have some. They weren't very common. We may have already used them all. We don't have any. Toxic Worm? We don't have any Toxolotls. I don't think he was poisoned.
It did some damage to him, but that's about
Did
it.
damage, I don't think he was poisoned.
Showcraft. Let's go for Bryzol. Actually, no. Let's go for Let's go for defaults. It's going well. It's going well. No, we've got BP. We're all right. So arise, get up, get off the floor. Don't do the dinosaur. Stop it. Get some help. Martial arts. Torch kick. Kick in the dick. Just gonna slowly chip him down while keeping some default points. This is the way to do it. This is the strat. We got this. We got this. So let's go for some
light healing on Adele.
Yeah, let's just go for a cure on her. Because if we single target her, we can restore a lot. Let's go for...
Did we establish it? Berserking doesn't make you immune to charm in this game, does it? I think we established that isn't a thing.
They're separate debuffs.
Yeah.
So let's go for Defender of the People.
You are about to witness my true power.
And let's go for...
Does that feel good?
Should have seen that one coming. Well done, Spook. So let's go for... Blocks the next 3 attacks. Would that block magic? It would, wouldn't it?
It's an attack.
Yeah, blocks magic.
It's still an attack.
That's fine. Let's go for... Go for a Brave, right through your fingers, and then let's keep the pressure on with Thunder. Gives himself a beeper. Okay, well, she knocked herself out of it. How's the evasion looking? We've only got a slight evasion thing, so let's go for the defaults. Doing extra back to Elvis. Let's go for... Keep that evasion nice and high. It did fuck all. So that's good.
Yeah.
That's real good. It's good to see that when you strategize, you get 0 rewards.
I think that's my main problem with a lot of the buffs as well, is that it's 5% and it lasts like 5 turns, and then it's like, oh, but it can go up to a maximum of 60, and I'm like, I can't even get it. I would have to default to get it to 60, because if it lasts 5 turns, I can only get to 25%. That's a long time just buffing.
You are about to witness my true power.
Let's go for a Cura on the party. Pretty good. Pretty good. No, it's too early in the fight to be doing anything drastic like that. So let's go for Shieldcraft. Let's go. What have we got?
I suppose they had to make it 5% because if they made it 10%, then if people braved, and they could get to 30% in a turn, which they probably thought was too strong, so they made it 5. But I feel like 5 is too weak, which is a weird sort of middle ground to be in. Do you see? Do you see, Jake Sully?
Armor-piercing paw. Interesting.
Does it have defense up, though?
On ice.
Ooh! Didn't work.
It's always the fun with, we're going to give you all these cool abilities. Bosses, they don't work on
That's
bosses.
what I mean. It's like, this is a problem that Final Fantasy as a whole has. It gives you cool abilities and then puts the asterisk of 90% of them don't work on bosses because it will be broken. And I'm like, well then what's the point? That's when you need them. You need them for boss fights.
Let me help you.
Are we still... We're still evading to fuck, so let's keep evading to fuck.
You are about to witness my true power.
Don't need to be doing much with this.
Do you want her to just default?
No, she's got 2, so she's still floating to this. What I mean, we're still floating positive numbers over here, which is good. I was hoping to get like an on ice thing to try what this is, because it says it's particularly good. So just keep. Stop kicking.
So taming then?
Oh no, she's not. She's not that anymore. That's fine. So let's not do that. Let's try taming again then. So capture. Try capture.
Try capturing it.
Get in the bag.
It was the
Stun smash. What is stun smash? Nothing.
Misses. Ah, it's so shit.
It's fights like this that can really ruin your opinion of such a great game.
Yeah, it do be like that, doesn't it?
Like, this game's great.
It's like when I was playing Digimon, I was like having a great time, and then like the last sort of hour of the game, I was like, you're testing my fucking patience now.
Ooh!
Slowed.
Woo! We hit him with a debuff, everybody!
He's been debuffed!
Where's in chat? Let's go nuts! Yes! Got him on the ropes now. Got exactly where we want you. Yeah, fucking bellend. Let's reprisal on myself and then let's defend the people. Defending the people, yes. Big shields going. Right, singing time. Right through your fingers. More evasion. More evasion.
Look at the wows.
The wows in chat.
It's good to know that only Das can follow instructions.
Yep. they all heard it and went, where's the keyboard? Blue, where's the keyboard? I can't find the keyboard. I'll just type anything. It's fine.
You all have access to the emotes and you all chose not to use it. Das is the only one who gets a star. This is why Das is a mod.
This is why Das has now officially won bingo. We're just decreeing it. That's how democracy works. Right, let's go for... Which also reduces a random stat. It did not reduce his ability. We dodged some contagion. Did you see that? It fucking worked. We dodged. I knew this was the strategy. See? I didn't mean to default, you stupid controller. I'm panicking. It's all going wrong now. It's all going wrong. It's all falling apart. Blue, it's falling apart. Speed is on my... Speed is key, and it is on my side.
I'm in Coombe
Valley? Right, singing, more singing. What are we at? We're at 15, 20.
I already have a star, I don't need another one. Well, on my screen you've got a heart, which is equally cute.
Martial arts. Let's keep lowering whatever this stat would. Let's not do that.
Is that supposed to be a fucking cucumber? What is that?
Benedict! Let's go for more...
That's such a specific to me joke.
Yeah.
It's Benedict Cucumber Patch.
Ooh, that got kind of close.
Does that feel better?
Nice. Default. Back to Gloria. Gloria's speed is really helping out this time. We need to keep the mage with lots of speed. That's got to be really fucking annoying for him.
Saren Mean Star, I know, I was making a joke. I'm aware.
Just do regular damage.
I was also making a joke.
We're dodging shit. We're getting pretty dodgy with it. Actually, no, we don't need to get nuts. Let's just keep up with the right through things. Let's keep that evasion stacked. What we at? Evasion's 10% some people. Simba has none. Oh no, Simba has 25. He was just hiding it. He was invading my sight. It's good, isn't it? Let's go for... We are out of MP with him. I don't know why. Specific.
Does that feel better?
Good time. Oh, we didn't look at their abilities. That would have helped.
What?
To put on like MP, Saver, and the...
the passives.
Yeah.
Because they've all got JP up.
Yeah.
Oh, we failed step 2.
Well, I blame you, because you're no good with menus, and you're just like, I want to get back to the game.
Well, no, I blame you because you know I'm no good with menus. That's why you're here.
I was laughing at chat.
It's your job to navigate the
No,
menus.
it's my job
That's
to
why
entertain
you're here.
chat.
That's why you're
People
here.
come to the host and they say
Make
they
a
co-host.
spreadsheet and shove
No!
it up your ass.
Taming, I'm going to release some. I'm going to release this... What have we got? We've got Bloodlet. I don't need a Bloodlet. What's PS? Just fire damage. I don't need fire damage. I don't need lightning damage.
No.
actually.
I said no.
No! Why have we not caught any
no.
You should caught Pikachu!
There were no Pikachus.
Lethal Leap. We're going to kill him with bunnies.
I don't think...
Watch! Fuck! Immune to death! What's the point of fighting then if he's immune to being dead?
That was the funniest buff message I've ever seen.
This is-
Immunity death. Just no, not allowed. Someone clip that, please. Just immunity death.
No defense for you. All the evasion for
You're
us.
not allowed to kill me. My mom said you're not allowed.
I've got an everything-proof shield. Yeah, it's going to be everything-proof when I release it from my fist into your arse. Deathly Scythe.
Why does it look like there are Lilliputters fighting each other? It's just the artistic style. They're just a little slightly chibied style of the game. That's just how they look.
Didn't do nothing.
Yeah, it's fine.
Didn't do nothing there. Right. Where we at? Elvis. Item. Ether. Delicious.
I need to go pee. Don't die.
I will try my best. Right, let's get some others on the party. Simba has no MP. Why does he have no MP? He's been doing a move that does nothing. Oh, it's Contagion. What? Can we check? Is there like a... What does Contagion do? Why do I feel like it drains MP, which would be real annoying? But let's just go for an Ether. Let's go for an Ether on... Let's go for Adele.
This might help.
Wow, you don't have a lot of MP in general. Simba, you now have one job. Your job is to just stand there. That is your job now. Singing! Time to sing. Right through your fingers.
You are about to witness my true power.
Still got 3, so we probably brave just the one. So let's do a very tiny top on you. And a very tiny top on you.
Let me help you. Thank you. Be here.
I needed that.
Default!
Here I go.
That didn't hit anybody. Good. Invigorate. We could try Invigorate. Use MP. I don't really want to use MP. Let's delay your turn.
Prepare to meet your
I'm
mate.
assuming evasion is doing its work there. Off the leash. Let's go for the Grizzly. Only 760. That's not great. More evasion. Evasion, I feel like it is slowly... Wait, did we take less damage from that one? I thought we took less damage from that one. Shieldcraft. Defender.
That was nothing.
Okay, Cura on everybody.
Let me help you.
More or less back to full. Perfect. Let's bring out... How's the evasion looking? Yeah, it's not looking great. I think we can... Let's really top it up. Double song. Yeah, that's looking good. That's looking good, chat. Contagion drains MP. Basuna cures it. Oh, Basuna does actually cure it. Oh, it does Contagion there. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I didn't know that last
Does
time.
that feel better?
Just skipped over seeing that. Okay, so that's not as bad then. Thanks for that. That's not as bad then. That's definitely dealable. Let's just do a default. Let's build up some stuff. Build up some stuff.
Let's see.
Keep blocking. Keep blocking. Keep blocking. I thought that was Simba. Never mind. Defend. You did nothing. Oh, is evasion ran out for Gloria? Oh, it's because she has so many turns come round, I suppose. It lasts for turns. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's go for... I want to try Focal Blast to get... No, because 99 MP is a lot for her, actually. Let's keep going with Towards Kick, because health we can get back, no problem.
You are about to witness my true power.
Cura on all.
Heal.
Thanks for bailing out.
Okay, Elvis has got quite a bit. Let's bring up the Manar. Martial Arts, Towards Kick. Keep defending.
Prepare to meet
Gloria. Sooner on these two.
Let me help you. Be healed.
Right through your fingers and right through your feet.
You are about to witness my true power.
And let's get Kiora over here. I'm okay with Simba not having MP for the time being. Oh, here comes a big one. Block, block. No, that could be done about that. What did we just buff him with? Don't buff him. Minus the physical... whatever. That's actually fine. Savage, martial arts. It's brave with you. Annoyingly, we would have to everybody.
How's it going?
It's going all right.
Okay.
Frog just told us that Basuna gets rid of contagion.
But the game doesn't say it does.
It does. It was in there. It's just not in the same places where it is in other menus where contagion was last. But it was in the middle.
Ugh.
So it is there. And it.
We have established this week I can't read.
It also drains you of your MP on your turn.
That explains why Simba doesn't have any.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's why it's different from Poison. And that sucks. Do better. Says you, Stanji.
Still standing.
Right through your fingers.
You are about to witness my true power. Be healed.
Keeping everybody nice and topped up. Martial arts, tortoise kick. Delay that turn.
Prepare to meet your maker. Let me help you.
Full. Doing good. So let's go for another Ether, self, and then right through your fingers.
Reading comprehension issue, yes. It's been established on many occasions that I can't.
What else can we throw?
So ironic considering our conversation earlier about reading books.
Hey!
Got there eventually.
Wait. Yeah, he is actually
You
poisoned.
got poisoned.
Poison really helped us in one of the previous
It
fights.
did,
so
yes.
now we can just turtle and be a real annoying shit. Oh, I've still got... Oh, I still do have contagion, for fuck's sake. I thought I got rid of it. No, let's default. White magic. Basuna.
Does that feel better? Let me
Thanks, Mom.
help you. I'll take the hit. Here I go.
You just hit me with a shovel.
Damn.
Let's see how you deal with this. Prepare to meet your maker.
If I learned anything from NTG, reading the card explains the card, and that's why I play Pokemon. I didn't come here to read. Mind you, there are some Yu-Gi-Oh cards that I look at and I actually physically disassociate. With some of the text on certain Yu-Gi-Oh cards, I'm like, no. Just no. Sort of thing happens all the time, so don't worry about it. Yeah, it's alright. I'm memeing.
You are about to witness my true power. Let me help you. Does that feel better?
I got a plan. Got a plan brewing in my brain box.
My time to shine, eh?
You may feel a little prepare to meet your maker. It is time to
Yes, it is time for my special white mage. You just disassociated, then you completely just zoned out, was just looking at nothing.
Yeah, it happens.
This is my moment here where I'm just like, look at all the buffs. Look at all the blue arrows.
Yeah, we like the blue arrows.
The blarrows.
Blue arrows are better than red arrows. Reading is for nerds, just hit the guy. Amen, Stanley. Big number, go burr! Well, we play Monster Hunter. I play this game to read.
Oh, funny.
Which is ironic, because I like reading the lore notes. Shut up!
That was nothing.
Simba's got 9,099 HP.
Is he at max HP for the game?
It would be 9,999.
Because he has the passive of overhealing, which is why he got. That's how much healing she did. He has the overheal passive, doesn't he?
It's like when you're playing Pokemon, you just use minimize all the time, and your opponent rage quits. You are my enemy. Default.
Yeah. That's always how it is with games like this, though. It's like if you do it, it's funny. If the enemy does it, it's bullshit. The duality of gamer.
Be healed.
You can't use minimize 5 times. It's bullshit.
Oh, we're about to lose Elvis. Oh no. Oh, we've been
Here I go.
Simba be tonkin.
This will shut you up.
kick him in the dick.
Stop kicking me!
Nah, kick him in the dick. Right.
Did you get the halfway dialogue at all?
No.
Oh, how much health is he on?
I'll check in just a minute.
Does that feel better? Be healed.
Wake up.
Snap out of it!
Aye, this should do it. Here, this'll help.
Of course you'd use it a second time. Oh, we missed somebody.
Missed Elvis. Elvis somehow still alive. Hanging in there, buddy. Not enough MP because of the contagion.
This'll do it. Sacred powers, restore you.
I am in your debt.
Alright, we're alright.
Does that feel better? Let me help you.
A lot of FF is attention to your abilities to read the skills and determine if I combine X with Y I get Z. Yeah, so one of my favourite moments in 6 was the Earth Dragon. When we were fighting the Earth Dragon in FF6 and realised that it was just using Earthquake the entire time, so we equipped the entire party with float rings and it completely negated the entire fight. It was a cakewalk after that. And it was like, yeah, we were smart.
Let me at him. Here goes. I'll take the hit.
Oh, poison triggered it.
Glenn knows it too.
Does he now? Well, bugger me backwards with the broadside of a broom handle. That's a popular saying, I'm sure. Martial arts. No. Yeah, martial arts has dick kick. Dick kick! Right. Attack that, and then...
It's closer to 1/3 of his health rather than half.
Let me see.
Right, we're going to go with the big one now because we are right where we should be. And then Basuna on goes Sin because he's back up here. Everybody back
If
up!
I reflect on the character, I can cast a spell at them and it gets reflected for more damage because the game calculates damage differently. Yeah, there was a fight that we did in 4, which we streamed, where we won by having reflect on the party and then attacking the party instead. We don't have reflect in this game, do we?
Not an ability that's open to us. This is where he gets all the Giga Potion then. Interesting.
So when he's in phase 2, he starts healing himself up.
Sorry, I lost complete thought on what I was doing. Right, remove that. Martial arts, more kick. Whose fucking turn is it? It's Glorious. Let's get a Cura specifically on her. Yeah. Thanks, Simba. Might have to take him off of doing that then now because we need to be removing... need to be removing Charm as much as possible.
It's worth remembering that Simba's ability doesn't block AoE attacks, so if there's an attack that hits the whole party, you can't block it.
I don't really want to be hitting everybody.
I know, but that's. I'm just saying, if he does an attack that hits everybody, it goes through.
Let me at him.
So, try just using Bodyguard. I know it's the basic bitch version, but off the leash. We've already got poison on him. Stun Smash.
Gonna assume that that's like the kick and that it delays their turn.
Regret your
Fine.
impertinence.
It's really not a problem.
Holy spirits, heal me.
You're back up.
Allow me.
Okay, let's go for a double, and let's go for Basuna. And
Let me help you.
get Sim back up to stretch.
I owe you one. Come and get it.
That Charm is still there.
Bumble Whacker.
Bumble Whacker, I know. Brilliant name for a move.
It's like Bumble Crumpet. That was my grandma's cat.
I'm flashed as Soddle.
See, it never works for us. That ability has never once succeeded. But the moment he was charmed, it did the entire party. That's why I was like, this is bullshit.
Oh, boom. Use enough white magic to do this a second time.
It's 15 times. Very nice.
Let the light ease your pain.
Back in the game.
Oh my god, Simba's back at max again.
Intend
That is the max number of them. No, you can't have more. You can't have 10,000 HP.
All right then.
We should spec Elvis into whatever class it is that gives him that so that Elvis can be overhealed. Because Elvis is always the one that goes down. Case in point.
Fuck's sake.
Yep, not enough mana! Over and over and over again.
Here, try this. Holy spirits heal you.
This favor will not be forgotten.
No, Core, do not slander my grandma's cat. It's Bumble Crumpet.
Does that feel better? We've got this.
We had crumpets today. They were tasty.
Let's see how something must be done. Sacred powers.
Here's one for you, FF Ridiculous. There's a skill in FF9 called Frog Drop. It calculates damage based on how many frogs you can catch in a mini game. I love that.
Endure.
What's next? I want
That's funny. We like silly things like Chocobo Rush as well.
Your impertinence. Holy spirits heal you.
Like, it would be cool if the Beastmaster special did more damage if you had more monsters captured. That should be how that works. I don't think it is, but that should be how that works.
Let me help you.
Since you're summoning all of your beasts to attack.
I'll sit this one out.
It's probably just me, but I feel like you can tell when it's Spook in front of the face tracker and not me.
Why?
I don't know, just I feel like your face is slightly less animated than mine, but I think that's because I've been used to using a face tracker for like 3 years. Even when I didn't have like the high definition one, I still emoted a bit more. I think I've just gotten used to it.
You saying I've got a stone face?
Yes.
That's rather mean. I can't help my face.
I told you, you have a resting sad face.
this'll do it.
You've seen the photos of you. You look like a lost kitten.
How dare you?
You do.
How dare you?
If you take a candid photo of Spook when he's not paying attention, he just looks slightly sad.
It's unbelievably mean of you to say. I have a wonderful face.
You do. I like your face a lot.
Don't patronise me.
You patronise me.
I'll kill you. Let's go for ignoring defense.
Very well.
I wonder if this says ignores defense.
Could be worse, says Stanji.
Yeah. Stanji doesn't have a face, he has a potato.
A square potato.
Let's just hit him with some fire.
Beastmaster is the universe's agreement with Blue Mage. Very specific skills are very useful. Depends on when you get the skill from. Yes, and also they don't seem to work on bosses 90% of the time.
Yeah.
Ah!
Plan. Let's see how
Is that what you felt like when you saw a sad kitten? No.
Let's hit everybody with a Cura.
Thanks for bailing me out.
that was nothing.
And then let's go for...
You're gonna want to get rid of her contagion because you don't want her
Yes.
mana being drained.
do that.
Yes, more.
Drop back down to 0. That's fine. We're going to use a Basuna and we're going to...
Does that feel better?
So, big cure.
Bap!
Defaults.
Endure.
Defaults.
Excuse me.
Oh, he's going Nova.
Ah!
Contagion. He just didn't like Elvis, apparently. It's fine. It's fine.
Sacred powers restore you. Oh, that's the stuff. I'm back in business. Let's see if your tapes are up to it, shall we?
Nothing to worry about.
What's everybody's evasion at? Yeah, still ranging. Still varies across the board. Sooner on yourself.
Help you.
Martial arts.
What does pressure point do?
ignores the defense, which is the one I've been using, which has been pretty good.
Fair enough.
And try to target's default defense.
He isn't actually defaulting at the moment, though.
Default defense as
Yeah,
opposed,
yeah,
not
yeah.
like as in like their base defense.
Yeah,
is what I was thinking.
default with
Yeah.
default with capital D is when they're building up
Yes.
BP points because it's called Bravely Default.
Yes, yes.
Does that feel better?
Thanks for bailing me out.
Stop.
Righto. Come and get it.
Let's go for the special then, because we're getting close to the end of this fight now. Do need to take a couple of rounds of just taking some ethers, but I think we are more or less there.
Thank you for your assistance.
Dig deep, guys.
Dig deep.
Ugh, he's got a spade.
This should do
I
it.
needed that. Aye, this
A
should do.
welcome intervention. To arms. Perhaps this might help. All right then. Hey, try this.
Close one, eh? Here,
I
this'll
live
help.
to fight another day. Allow me.
That's fine. You bring yourself back up, because we have done the
Let
same.
me help you.
Cheers. I owe you one.
I don't think we need to do anything else, so let's go back for this, and let's go for more evasion. Top that up.
What's the plan? This will shut you up.
No big deal.
Is she affected by that?
She didn't see.
Man! I don't think she is. White magic. Let's give her a big cure. Sooner. Let's get rid of that.
Right, let's see.
Stop it.
More evasion. Keep us topped up. Plenty of white magic. Fall to sec.
It's wild that we've been here 2 hours and this has been the bulk of the stream.
Yeah.
It's one fight.
Does that feel better?
It's because they've given an enemy a big heal, which is just monotonous. Because the only strat is to hit him, and then you hit him, and then he does a contagion thing
It
on
kind
you.
of like
It's
it kind of like falsely extends the fight.
Yeah.
Kind of like similar to certain D&D fights sometimes.
Right down my enemy.
Like it's a very hard balance for any game to make, is the balance between making something difficult and making something monotonous.
It's because it's a
very
single
hard.
enemy. When you put a single enemy in there, they need to have the longevity. But if you've got people that have min-maxed, they will always take down a big enemy
Yes.
considerably faster than your
Yes,
average
so you
Joe.
have to give them sustain.
Yeah, but the problem is that it's like, is this fun? It's like, the fun was at the start of the fight in the sort of managing it around. And now it's just like, I have to hit you to kill you, but every time I hit you, you have a free counter on me, which does a flat damage. So it doesn't matter what stats I have boosted, or what equipment I've chosen, or the tactical choices I've made, they're irrelevant.
Yeah.
I just take damage, and it's like, that's kind of tedious when the whole push of the game is, let's be strategic and let's think about the things that we equip.
Yeah.
If it was based on defense, and it's like, cool, it hit Simbra and did nothing, but it hit Elvis and did
Yeah.
shit ton, then it's like, well,
Yeah,
that's
for,
what
yeah,
you
like,
get.
for you especially, the fun in the game is working out what the counter is to something.
Yeah.
So when something essentially doesn't have a counter, and it to disguise it as being strong, it's like, it's not strong, it's just boring.
Yeah.
Hailstorm of magic has failed you.
So let's try see what we've got else on here. Blood Leech, not really necessary. Don't really think we need to encourage people just to get a slight buff. Wall. Now, is that reflect?
You could say we've got one of them. What did that do? It's just more defense because we've got two separate
Yeah.
instances of defense. So no, still not reflect. I
Okay.
don't know if reflect is in this game or if we just haven't encountered it.
Bonk.
Want to see what I can really do?
Yes. Iceberg Blast. Specifically Blizzard. I wonder if that's because of the rod.
Yeah, I'm guessing that's because of his staff.
Oh, I've got a wee something up my sleeve. An icy power.
Piano.
It's the
Jazzy.
first time we've seen Elvis'
Yeah.
special. Oh, he's immune to. He's half immune to water. I love Elvis. It's a shame we don't have a lightning star.
Shit, I was hoping to get another healing. That might finish us. No? No, we're alright.
Gotta do something.
Have any mana?
It's like bloody contagion.
Here, try this. Holy spirits heal you. Sorry to trouble you.
Did you hear that can you hear that the battle music is also different?
Yeah.
Now that he's used his special.
See, the thing is like, I want to hit him, but every time I hit him, there's a chance that he'll just own me back with like, cool, you did 500 damage to me. Here's 1,500 amongst all 4 of your party members. That's 6,000 damage. He can just choose to do. Just choose to do it.
Yeah,
It's like,
it's the randomness as well of like, okay, you've got a counter, but you don't counter every time, and sometimes it just happens, and sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah, it's
The inconsistency.
the inconsistency, and it's a big inconsistency because you could come into this and you could counter if you do like Brave and then you hit him twice. It could go Contagion, hit again, Contagion, 2 reactions, and it's like, well, there's 3,000 damage, and it's like, cool, everyone's dead. Because you attacked the enemy, like, well, that's what I'm supposed
They're
to do.
supposed to attack you.
I'm supposed to.
That's
do
why you
that.
can't. That's like I like either counter magical or counter physical because it's like, okay, we have a thing we can't do, we have to adjust. But when it's just counter all damage, it's like,
Yeah.
well, what the fuck am I supposed to do? I have to hit you.
It's that bit from the bit that I liked in Tactics where you go up against the enemy and it's like you can't hit him, and it's like, yes, because this is a point in the story of we're putting the bullshit guy in front of you because Lednar was like, he was made by Mute to be bullshit because he was always bullied. So he's like, he's put in the everything proof childish shit. So
yeah.
you're supposed to lose this fight. That was the point. And then you come up against him later on in the story, and it's like, I remove your defense, and he's like, you fucking what? You can't do that. And it's like, I just took away your reaction. Go kick his ass. And it's like, oh, what am I supposed to do without my big boy pants?
Yeah.
Don't take my big boy pants away. Now I can get hit. And it's like, yeah, now I'm gonna fuck you up because you embarrassed me. Now you're gonna feel some pain. And I bring all of my archers to shoot you from afar, and all my mages are gonna blast you with fire armor and stuff. And it's like, oh, I don't like this. Like, no, it's not fun, is it?
Try and work out what's setting off his counter. The game tells us, it says it's attacks.
Yeah, it's counter damage.
It says counter to damage, and it's like, cool, well, we have to damage you, which is why we put poison on. If we had more dots, it would be great, but we don't. Because the game just doesn't.
We're glad we got poison
We got
this
poison.
time, because the instance of poison damaging him, unless the game recorded who put the poison on, like what character cast it, but
Yeah.
poison will just be, as you say, dot
a
damage.
dot doesn't help.
So that's that.
And
doesn't
our
affect it.
our attempts to debuff and blind him have all failed.
Yes, I've tried many times to blind him. It's not much.
You just
Simba's
can't.
turn.
That's why I say I don't mind boss fights that we've had in the past where it's been like this enemy counters.
Like that. He just did a contagion thing there, and it's like, was that his turn? Was that his counter? I don't know. I think it was just his
It
turn,
was just his
but
turn.
it's kind of unclear because he just counters with his normal moveset.
Yeah. So I liked the previous fights that we had where it was like, counters this type of weapon or counters this damage because you work around that. But when it's just it counters to everything, it's like, well, you've got your everything proof armor. Yeah.
It wouldn't be so bad as well if like the strat was to use dots on him, put poison on him, and then wait him out, then play defense. That's fine. But he also has a move where he just gives himself 5,000 HP, and it's like, well, that's far more than any poison. It's
Yeah.
always going to outclass it.
Like I'm fine.
Yeah.
I'm fine with doing a dot strategy, but the dot strategy doesn't work because all we've got is poison. We don't have any other dots.
Yeah.
If we went
that's
through
all-
our class and we were like, who can do dots? Dots don't really exist in this game.
No, at least not for what we've got.
For
It used to be,
not here. Yeah, not at the moment.
in older games, it used to be that if you had Black Mage, one of the early spells that they got was poison.
Yeah.
It used to be like
There's poison and
just
bio,
after,
isn't there?
Yeah, bio was later on, but poison was specifically just to put poison on an enemy. It didn't do damage. It was just to try and poison them, and that was something that Black Mage used to have access to. I don't know if they've changed it over the years, but it was one of them. We are getting in there.
We're getting through it. It's one of those things that, like we said earlier, of like, the game's good, but it's one of these moments like this where you're just like, why was this play tested and deemed okay?
Yeah.
Of like, there you go, we've spent an hour and a half on one boss fight. There we go.
Right.
And so, the Ogre King is defeated!
Quality acting there.
Yep.
We're just going to have him kneel over.
Wipe that gormless look off your face.
Right, you'll see it back
will
now
you?
that I've done all the hard
The
work.
princess chose you, didn't
I
she?
tried, okay? I was there for at least
Tried
an
my
hour.
patience.
Feckless Egypt that you are.
The Aegis?
Egypt.
Aegis!
You love that
It's
word.
so
Love the
Irish.
Story. I love you. Always have, always will. It's you I wanted to be with and no one else.
But
No ifs, no buts. Now do what you've got to do and face the Ogre King.
So she's dead.
Ogre King? Glenn, you mean?
We're aware of that, right?
Come
Pretty
on,
sure, yeah.
hero boy.
'Cause that's why he's
I'm
dreaming of her.
waiting for you.
Anya? Glenn!
What?
So, what do you say, Glenn? I think it's about time you woke up. Don't you?
So there's some sort of ogre king in the real world that we've got to go
Yeah,
and fight.
probably in one of the other
Away
dungeons.
from this much longer now, can I?
Guess who's back?
You're 80% there on strategy, there's a small thing you're missing. At that point, I then critique the game for not clearly displaying information at that point. If there was something if there was a key mechanic in that fight we were missing, then that is on the game for not clearly communicating that.
All right there, Glenn.
So, did you see your Anya there in Dreamland?
Recommended to not use Brave on Glenn because of the countering. Braving, I feel, there was what saved us. Being able to brave and, like, multi-heal.
Up to you one
Hang on.
last time.
Hang on, we're in a cutscene.
Yeah.
There's something I should have told you a while back. I know you liked her. And that you gave her up for my sake. And I know that, well, that she probably liked you too. Preferred you even.
Sure, what'll we do with you? Brother of mine or no, you're an awful gobdaw, so you are.
Have they actually given them the same model?
They're probably very similar. They've
No,
probably
they've mirrored it.
It's from Anya.
yeah. The model is the same, but they have different clothes and slightly different facial texture. You can see that the eyebrows are ever slightly different on the other one.
I hope you can forgive me.
Sent her a little love letter way back when, so I did. And that's what I got in return. The old brush off. Sure, I had to learn to deal with it, and an awful kick in the teeth it was too. But give her up for your sake. Not a bit of it. I didn't have to step aside. I was already out of the picture.
Glenn.
You loved Anya. And by crikey, she loved the pants off you.
Yep.
Give her that much, will you? Heavens rest her soul. Hey, do you remember when we were kids? I was always the Ogre King. Anya the princess
Ah,
and you the noble.
This is when they were kids.
Mm.
So, the hero and princess stuff in your dream, that was a memory of the games you used to play?
I reckon so. Anya used to love to see this one play the hero, so she did. And I was always the awful, ugly, horrible old Ogre King.
Old.
For old lang syne.
She can be a cruel mistress.
You think we should maybe give these two some time alone?
Yes, that would probably be for the best.
Elvis is there like, can I have
Hang
your
on just a
asterisk?
second.
Yeah.
Can I have your
For
asterisk, please?
me and my brother both
Gib.
a favour
Gib.
We'll not soon be able to repay. Gib.
Hey.
Yay!
That's the same model.
They flipped the
Blue.
hairstyle.
That's the same
It
model.
is. I said it was the same model. It is definitely now with the clothes.
Not how brothers look.
Drop by if you're ever in the area again, won't you?
Of course.
Yari, yari, yari.
Thank you so much.
Ooh, what is it?
It's going to be alchemist, isn't it?
Alchemist, potion crafter, what we think? What's it called?
Salve
I
maker.
definitely misread that when I first looked at it. I was like, I'm sorry, what? Salve maker, not potion maker or potion.
Alchemist.
Salve maker.
Eh.
All right.
Alright.
Compound. Combine two items together for a range of interesting effects.
Interesting.
And survey. Scrutinize all enemies closely, revealing
Oh.
their HP, vulnerabilities, and family. So
That's free
magnifying glass.
Which is interesting because Freelancer has that skill as well. I'm pretty sure. But it's like called Identify. That's weird.
To get it
that's weird.
so late in the game.
That's weird.
Because we're not exactly like low on money.
Yeah.
All right, time to... Oh, what's the matter?
All right, I'm picking up on the accent, so I am.
I've
So
been
I
here
am.
too long.
It's just.
She looks like the only one dressed for the occasion.
In
Yes.
Glynn's dream, she was just a figment of his imagination, wasn't she?
Aye, just a memory, that's all.
So why did she tell Glynn to face up to Glenn that one last time? I'm not sure it's exactly what Glynn wanted to do, are you?
Really should have chosen different names.
Then perhaps
Yeah.
that's why it took his dream wife to persuade him.
When you say dream wife,
my dream wife.
Hey, what if it was actually the real Anya?
Ah, come on. It was just Glynn's way of geeing himself up to confront his brother.
Do you reckon they just let him loose with the scripts and then they're like, how the
Yes.
fuck do we spell Jean? That's not a word. It's a Scottish word.
For me to stop you.
Exactly. Let's leave it at that, shall we?
they had Glenn give the asterisk willingly, not to say thanks. Yeah, first time that we've like basically been given one instead of taking one from someone.
Thank you.
Ghost! Already learned that ghosts exist.
There was a fart in the wind. In the wind. Mission complete!
And a large XP orb. Right, so now cutscene's over. To go
Right.
back.
What was it?
To
Let's
go
have a look.
back. Unless you have the Berserker's unshakable will ability, don't use brave and offensive physical abilities against him. His counterattack rate is high, and chances is he'll charm your attacker, causing all the brave moves to be launched at your party members instead.
That
Well,
one we did learn.
Yeah,
That one we did
We did
learn.
know that he does that. I would argue that it's like one of those things where, like, it's really awkward in a game where it's like they give you a core mechanic to the entire game, and then try to stop you using it.
Yeah. Because, I mean, braving, I think, did help us in that one, being able to have stored up brave points to then all of a sudden go, right, I can use an Ether on myself, I can use Basuna on this person, and then I can heal someone else.
It's not that you can't brave, it's that you probably shouldn't brave to attack,
To
which
attack him,
in
yeah.
general you were kind of getting towards the end.
Yeah, we stopped doing that one. It's like, do a single attack on him, because that's almost certainly going to be bad. Oh, party chat.
Party chat.
In dreams, I dream a dream of time gone by.
The ghost smooch does. Could have been.
Delicious.
It's basically a job from default one without the double healing efficiency specialty. We haven't played one, so I'll take your word for it. All of that visiting each other's dream stuff is pretty weird, right? Yes, I must confess that I'm having rather mixed feelings on the whole matter. Why is that, Gloria? If someone else would have forced their way into my dreams the way we forced ourselves into Glynn's, well, I'm not sure I would appreciate it. I guess it could be pretty embarrassing.
Why'd you dream? What'd you dream
Why would you dream about?
What'd you dream about?
Tell me about it. I mean, dreams are chock full of hints about your deepest thoughts and worries, aren't they? And in my case, they can be downright weird, believe me. Sounds interesting, Elvis. Tell us more. We love the party banter.
We want to know
Why?
Elvis's
What
dreams.
do you dream about?
Elvis's dreams are going to be funny.
Alright, well, here's one I had recently. I was strolling along, happy as you like, when I walked across this strange tankard. What was strange about it? Oh, the blessed thing was bottomless. I supped and never ran dry. Naturally, I was delighted. But then it all got a wee bit out of hand. Go on.
When did the monkey turn up?
Blasted thing has a mind of its own. Already drunk my fill, but I couldn't put it down. It just kept pouring its contents straight down my throat. You had a dream about being waterboarded. That's kind of fucked up.
By alcohol.
Yeah. Well, I woke up in a cold sweat, needless to say. Yeah, that's fucked up.
That's not a dream, that's a nightmare.
That's a nightmare. Go to therapy. I wonder what it could possibly mean. I haven't the foggiest. Where's
Yes.
nearest in? Anyway, there we go. It's done now. Listen, this is the reminder of just like we're allowed to comment and critique something, but still like it. Which is what Luke Dad Buddy.
I mean, essentially a shake-up in how you think of the battle, stopping you from using the same strategy over and over. FF9 encouraged you to use weaker weapons at one point because the location was upside down. That sounds fun.
That's fun.
But again, it's one of them of you can work out what's happening and then adjust to it. You know, you're using all your strong weapons and they don't work. You're going to do Truff's side quest.
Do you like Truff?
Is it that he's going to want to go into the town? They don't like him.
I mean, that's the problem that Truff has everywhere he goes. He wants to go into towns, but he is a monster.
Are we going to
and
have to
people-
get him more food? What food do you want this
Probably.
time? Apple pie.
Truff! Good to see you, buddy.
Are you not
Did
cold?
you find the friend you were looking for?
No.
No. Truff gave up on his plan.
Oh.
Gave up? Oh, what's all this? You were in a noble quest to reunite the man who saved your life with his beloved ring, were you not?
Oh, the ring. Yes, you can have it.
Aww.
What?
Really, Truff? You've given up on finding your friend after all you've been through?
Truff still wants to find his friend. Wants to say thank you for all he did.
Well then, what's stopping you?
Truff isn't allowed.
Oh, there is a chef in the village.
Truff finally tracked his friend down.
It's the chef.
All the way to the cold.
Does he say his friend was a chef?
Ah.
Lives. But the people there were frightened of Truff. Chased him away. So Truff had to give up.
Really? That seems
Well,
like
we
more
can go
of a
in and talk
shame.
to him. No, there's a chef in there.
Very, very hard. But humans don't like him. Humans are scared of him.
Oh.
As soon as Truff appears, they run away and scream and shout. Truff doesn't like it. Doesn't like to see the frightened people. And so Truff will not go near the humans' village again. Please,
Aww.
take Truff's ring.
Poor Truff.
I
Oh, we've got the
see
one
a
ring.
guy like this. Hey, why don't we go find his chef friend? Mitch, was it? If they're as close as Truff says they are, he'll want to
Why
know
do Simba's
about his
eyes
chef
look slightly
boy.
bloodshot in comparison to the others?
I'm stressed.
Probably, yeah.
But where is the chef, man?
So,
Oh, he's here.
I've seen the chef. I saw him. He didn't have a quest on him before. He was just an NPC. But I was like, oh, it's weird that there's just a chef in here.
Bonjour.
Hello.
Excuse me? Are you Mitch?
Hi, Mitch.
That I am, my friend. What business may I ask, my
And we
dear?
noticed that he was the only one here who didn't have an
Do you
accent.
recognize this ring?
Why, of course I do. 'Tis the very one I lost, so it is indeed.
So it is.
Lost.
So you're the traveling chef Truff told us about.
Truff, you're acquainted with me old pal, are you? Oh, that's wonderful altogether.
No.
So he's picked up their manner of speech, but not their
Not too
accent.
great, actually.
That's funny.
We disclosed the news about
So
Truff.
he's off near town somewhere there.
Exposition.
Aye, and he'll not be coming closer any time soon by the sound of it.
Oh.
If what you tell me is true, it seems so indeed. You'll not very well let a monster waltz into Inderno uninvited.
Yeah.
And the same goes for any other town. Which is why, with a heavy heart, of course, I had to tell him he couldn't come with me on my travels back when he asked.
Oh.
I'd only have been bringing a world of pain upon the poor fella. Saddening as it is, humankind's not ready for that sort of thing just yet.
Yes. Prejudices are hard things to rid people of. He may be a lovely monster, but the simple fact of his being one would be too much for some.
More's the pity, but I'm forgetting myself. You're awfully kind to have come all this way to tell me of the poor lad's troubles, so you are indeed. I'd best be off and see if I can find him.
You're gonna go speak with him?
Sure, of course I am. Come on now, let's away.
This away!
We got a party member.
He didn't say he joined the party, so I guess he's just going to travel and we're just going to go after him, I suppose.
Yeah, because you can't really do anything in combat.
He's a chef. Le chef!
He's going to talk to a wall.
Hey, Truff, old pal!
Mitch! Mitch!
Aww.
Has Mitch come to see Truff?
If I've told you once, I've told you 10,000 times. We're friends. And if a man hears
Happy
a friend
Blue.
from a
Aw.
boy, why, he's honor bound to go and seek him out, is he not?
Mitch! Oh, Mitch!
As us, we were like, oh, our friends are near Birmingham, we must meet up.
Yes, Mitch's golden, shiny, lost shiny ring. And Truff wanted to thank Mitch too. To see him once again and thank him for all he did.
Oh,
I remember how I lost it now. I popped it off there when I was showing you a culinary trick or two, did I not? You're a generous fella coming all this way to reunite me with it, so you are indeed.
uh-oh.
No,
What?
Mitch!
Oh laughed. I shouldn't have laughed.
But what about poor Truff? What? No, Truff. Hey, Truff.
It just came out of nowhere.
I can hear him. Truff is all right. Truff is alive.
They just fucking iced him.
Rocks fall, everyone dies.
Can't move rocks from down here.
My boy.
We'll get you out of there.
We will? But how? There's no way we can move a rock that size, even with all of us.
Bullshit. I've seen some of the moves you pull off.
We must suplex the rock.
Taught you. Use the knack, but on the
What?
rock.
Oh, you know how Truff taught us cut so we could cut down trees? Now we're getting it to break rocks.
He's teaching us strength.
Yes. No, he's teaching us rock smash.
Press X, it says.
Oh, I just know.
Bang.
Oh no, what are we gonna do? Bang.
Truff was caught in a space between two rocks. If he hadn't, he would have been.
Ah, never mind that. Let's go and get you seen to, shall we? Are you able to walk, old pal?
No, I'm flat as bacon.
For a spot of recuperation.
But Mitch, the humans there, they.
Don't you worry yourself about that lot. You are with me now. They'll not be chasing you away this time if I've anything to do with it. You're a
Aww.
pal of mine, Truff. And not just that, you're the only fella in the whole world who truly understands the subtleties of my culinary creations.
Aww.
So, why don't you let me teach you how to make a thing or two? Starting with your old favorite, schnitzel.
Schnitzel!
Really? Mitch will really teach Truff how to cook?
I want to see Truff with a little tiny chef's hat.
Thank you.
Just a little one.
Thank
Ah!
you,
There's your chef's hat.
Oh.
Without the help of his human friends, Truff would never have found Mitch again. And now Truff believes again. Believes that not all humans hate him. Truff's gratitude is huge.
Smallest hat. Yeah, that's what I mean. It has to be teeny tiny.
Oh, we didn't do a whole lot, really, Truff. Not nearly as much as you did. Plucking up the courage to set out and find Mitch in the first place. Well, Mitch, I guess we'll be leaving Truff in your capable hands.
I bet they're all fucking
That's your
froze.
will, and thanks
Wow.
again.
It's so fucking
It's
cold
really
out here.
cold.
Bye.
I think Truff's going to be all right now. Don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. With Mitch to help him, he'll be just fine.
Of course he will. How could the people of Inderno not welcome such a pair? I do so love a happy ending.
Yeah. That's nice.
What a load of shit.
Bully for you.
Right, Cora's redeemed everything under the sun.
Because Core does that. Ta-da.
You need an emote which is a skip. Just coming and tipping like a save icon, a bottle of water, and then a yoga book or something just onto your head. And it's like, oh, Cora redeemed everything. What's the chat?
Truff and Mitch! Glad Truff was able to find his friend. Me too. Mitch is a nice guy, huh? Really is. Something about him makes me feel, I don't know, happy?
He's going to betray us! And we're going to get the chef asterisk!
Just to say, everybody loves the chef. Core proved this. Perhaps if more humans were like Mitch, Truff would not have had such a hard time.
Bottle of water.
Water. Brrr. Sadly, it's not the case. People are always going to be scared of things they're not familiar with, right? It's only natural. With a good friend by your side, you can overcome anything, eh? Yeah, all it takes is a little time to get used to things and an open mind. And if Truff gets to be as good a cook as Mitch, then that won't hurt either. Aye, there's nothing like sitting down to eat together to make folks forget their prejudices. Speaking of which, I'm starving. Me too. How about it, guys? Food break? Yes, we can toast the future success of Truff and Mitch's endeavours while we eat. No.
Get boxed.
Ah.
Trips is here.
Hi, Trips. I want to see if I want to go back to the town.
When you see...
Are they there? And if they aren't, then why?
I thought they went to the other place.
Yay!
That's all.
That's all. I just wanted to check that they were there.
Are you in there? Are you happy?
I'm just sticking my head in. It's just your mum. You're just sticking your head in, just checking on you. Right, there you go. We're done. Wait, you said that there was a shop in this town that had charm things?
Might have been the other shop. Press the button and see if... Where's the panoramic view?
Yeah, there's
the
only
other
an inn.
It's in the other place.
Yeah, so it's in the other town that we've not been to yet.
See, this is your fault, Blue. Because you were like, I'm not going to the main town because that's where the story is. I want to do the side quest stuff first.
I did want to do the side
the main
quest.
story place is where the shop is, where you can buy more stuff. So if we'd have gone there first, we'd have had a much better time because we wouldn't keep getting charmed. What are you doing? Why are you slowly advancing on the river?
Because I have stick drift.
Can't drink the shit out of you from all the way back here or whatever the thing is saying. Just go across the sideways
Yeah,
bridge.
interesting that there's like two civilizations right next to each other. And then we've got like there's the two other dungeons.
Where'd the side bridge at? You love that, don't you?
So
All they had to do was just rotate.
all they had to do. No, it wasn't that they had to rotate it. It's that they just had to make another bridge asset for head on. But they were like, nah, that's too much effort. We're not doing that.
This is how the water crosses.
Water crossing. Flee, mortals.
Where are you going?
I'm just going across the middle in case there's stuff.
That's what you get. Why does it say it's low on battery?
Because it's low.
No, but like it's plugged in. So why?
No,
is
it's not.
Oh, which one?
It's this one.
Very well.
Yeah. Just going, why is it low on battery? Because it's
Again,
low on
I
battery.
thought ahead of the logical conclusion that there's a wire sticking out the arse of it. So clearly it goes to somewhere. Apparently in your case, it's just the floor.
Right, do we want to switch back to...
Yeah, we need to change
or
jobs.
do we want to just hold on until we actually get to the town, just in case? Why are you looking at me like that?
Fine.
Wonderful.
Okay, what's the plan?
Ugh.
To arm.
Ugh.
You alright?
I hurt myself by
The spook
yawning.
just injured himself by stretching. I kind of knew there would be monsters in it. Well, you didn't say something sooner. So it's easy to say I knew after the fact. A likely story.
The plan. Let me see.
We had a pizza for dinner. Is that what's written on the fridge?
Yes.
Pizza dinner.
Pizza night.
Pizza.
Come and get it! Any more where that came from?
Darkra.
Not to be confused with Darkrai, which is a Pokemon. So let's just...
Holy Spirit, heal me.
Ta-da.
Everybody is alive.
I'm up, huh?
Oh yeah, we can go back to that strat for the,
Because
for the ads.
these two both have that passive.
It's like everything's backwards. Like, you learn all these things of, like, poison and blind and stuff for normal enemies, and it's like, but it's just quicker to deal with them by just mashing attack, and then you come to the boss and it's like, right, well, you can't mash attack because you'll just get owned.
Okay.
But all
also,
of the debuffs...
also your debuffs don't
Debuffs
work.
don't work because we've had to increase them because if you poison them or put them to sleep, the fight's too easy. Like, ah! Well,
Weird.
You okay, Dom?
I'm
Why am I
sure
at the
this
front?
place is a lot colder. There
It's
was
in
a
the middle of a
sea
fucking
yesterday.
blizzard!
No trace of it now, though.
Could it have melted? That might explain the sudden change in the sea levels.
The wisdom of the line of Musa lives on in you, I
Oh no, who's this?
Huh? Who said that?
He knows Musa.
Down here.
What do you mean, oi, down?
Some kind of weird lizard. It's very rude to call us lizards, I'll have you know.
do not.
Willem. Hey there, little guy. It's been a while.
No! Yes!
We know each other.
I wanted to turn off auto advance. Look at him,
Apparently he's not a lizard, so that narrows down what he could be. Oh no.
Look at my son. Mwah. 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 Look at this little guy.
He's puntable height.
It's a cobalt.
God almighty. Fucking kill it, please kill it.
Absolutely not. This is my new son.
Sure. We ran into each other once or twice when I was in the area.
You understand us and can speak our language. You're a dragon, aren't you?
A dragon? Like a monster from a kid's story?
Look at him glaring.
Lizard, now monster. You're not very nice, are you?
You're not very nice, are you? He's a Welsh dragon.
That's why Frog's excited.
Venerated draconic line.
William.
William.
It's like William, but with a G. William.
Because dragons.
And what brings you this close to town, mighty Gwillem?
Gwillem.
Oh, Gwillem.
Death, actually. I followed it here all the way from home.
What do you mean, the stink of death?
Well,
That's what Ruby Murray I had on the way here. A stink of death, ain't it?
the smell of lots of life disappearing. Human life, to be precise. Can I come with you? I want to go and see what's been going on for myself.
No.
Oh, I'm also supposed to tell you.
In you go.
And you put him in a bag.
Wait, I need to tell it.
That's it, into the bag.
Gone bagging.
You just stay inside in there, okay?
It grabs you and stuffs you in a bag. The correct way to transport kobolds.
Gwillem Defoe.
Defoe. So we are just in a roundabout way in Britain because we were in Ireland and now we've crossed the water and now we're in Wales.
Now in Wales.
Which has a dragon.
We should have named Simba David.
How very dare you? Did you not hear the part about me being of the noble draconic line?
This bag is very echoey for being made of fabric.
Oh, quit being such a baby. It won't be for long.
He's fucking being the party! This is the best.
Party
More
chat.
party chat. A frosty welcome. You know what? I just remembered a story Lady Emma told me. I'm warning you though, it's a wee bit scary. Traveller got caught in a terrible blizzard and sought shelter in the first town he came across. Found a fireplace there and went to warm himself beside it. When all of a sudden his nose fell clean off his face. Ew, what kind of story is that? His nose had frozen up in the cold and it must have warmed too quickly in front of the fire. It melted right off. I guess we do need to be careful. The weather around here can be brutal. Aye, but it's not as cold as I worried about it might be, I have to say. We are in a blizzard! I think it could have something to do with another crystal. Maybe we'd best hurry to Rhymedale and find out, eh? Our wee lizard friend suddenly seems to think something funny's afoot. You heard what he said, they don't like being called lizards. And the people around here worship dragons like gods. So try not to call him that in front of any locals. Speaking of Gwillem, how's he doing? I think he's asleep. Looks pretty comfortable in there. Oh my god. Very godlike. You have yourself a nice little snooze, wee man. He's a wee man. It's like my dragon, Frostbite.
Which one?
The white one.
What? All of the millions of dragons that you have.
The white one.
The white one.
The one I'm pointing at.
But he's Sliver and he has red eyes.
That's
Red
why,
eyes,
that's why
Sliver
I just
dragon.
said he's like.
Red eyes, Sliver dragon.
He's dead from oxygen deprivation. What's that bag made of?
Welcome to Christmas Town.
It's evidently not that warm. Oh my god, we're in Ishgard again. This is just Ishgard again!
I don't know what that is.
It's Final Fantasy 14!
Pretty sure this came out first.
It's just Ishgard again! There are no original ideas!
Time for a conversation.
Well, nothing much seems amiss round here. Looks like a nice, safe, normal little town to me.
Look at him down at the bottom! He's so little!
Well, looks can be deceiving. This is where the death smell's coming from for sure. Oh, that stinks of it.
You say sure with a W. Sure.
Sure.
Sure. Say sure with a W.
Oh, while I've got your attention, I'm supposed to...
Ishgard, but Welsh!
I thought I told you to stay in there and be quiet.
Why are you not listening to the dragon?
No, wait,
There's something she doesn't want us to know. She's got tragic backstory and that little dragon knows.
We did say that there was tragic backstory.
Another fairy.
Another fairy eye.
Fairy?
Another one? It beggars belief.
Wish God.
Yeah, they're just about to call upon the Lord's judgment now.
Really?
Yeah.
Blimey. Better get down to the square quick then, eh?
Why I?
Aye.
First dragons, now fairies. I take back what I said about this place being normal.
But didn't the fairies all disappear many years ago?
Yeah. I mean, at least I heard they did.
Now they've got their own flag.
They mentioned the Lord's judgment. Does that mean they're going to ask some kind of god to help them?
That would be my guess, yeah. But this being Rheimdall, they'd be asking a dragon. They have those instead of gods here. I've never heard of anything like this happening here before, though.
Guess we better go take a look at this judgment for ourselves.
Are we about to witness a murder?
Necessary text message.
We need to screenshot this, erase the text, and then change it to be something to do with PK. We need blue stuff pirate into a bag.
Blue stuff's pirate into our bin.
That's it, get in. Are we about to witness a murder according to Frog?
A moida.
You have been warned. Yes, I'm aware.
Moida time. What's the panoramic view for this place look like? What have we done? Wow!
Ooh, an exclamation mark. So there's the shop, then we've got the ship again and an inn. And this is apparently just a house, an empty tavern apparently. I suppose everybody's at the ceremony.
I mean, we're not going to be able to do anything with the shop.
There's people around.
Oh, this exclamation mark's the event. Hello!
Makes sense. Is he big dragon? I wish to see big dragon. Is he massive dragon?
You stand accused of the most heinous of crimes.
Oh,
that
shit.
Of being a nefarious fairy in disguise.
Uh-oh, I think we can see where this is going. You were talking about witch trials earlier in the stream. That's
foreshadowing!
Oddly foreshadowing. Uh-oh.
I loved Spartans.
Bishop Helio, I never...
Hush, child. I pray as fervently as you do that these abominable accusations are proved false.
Yeah, this is a witch trial, literally, isn't it? If we push you off and you don't fall to your death, you're clearly a fairy, and thus you are sentenced to death. Wait, what?
But though a single drop of wine tainteth the pail of clearest water, still doth the blemish remain. Such is the nature of suspicion. And so we turn to the purifying judgment of the holy, that your innocence might be demonstrated beyond all.
Or a dragon is going to come out of there and eat her.
Maybe.
Call upon the Lord of Dragons, who
There you go.
watcheth o'er us all. Ask of him that your guiltlessness be confirmed.
All right. I hereby call upon your judgment. Lord of Dragons, watch over me!
Lord of Dragons, watch over us all.
Lord of Dragons, watch over us all.
Can we get Dragon Cult? Am I hearing Dragon Cult?
Probably some good news for you, Blue. Sounds like we're going to get a Dragoon asterisk.
Yes! Give it to me. Religion, not even once, yeah.
Oh, that was a T-pose. Just
She really did just T-pose cardboard. Are we bad people? We keep laughing when bad stuff happens.
Why asking me? I don't give a shit. Just judge yourself.
I like that Frog's there, just like warning. There's a horrible thing about to happen, and we both just fucking laugh.
It was more the animation.
Oh yeah, it was the animation.
I don't think that's typically how people fall when they fall off of something.
That's me planking on the bed when I'm trying to take the piss out of you.
Lord of Dragons, watch over us all.
Lord of Dragons, watch over us all. Why are you all just standing there? She jumped, damn it!
I mean, what are they supposed to do?
that she might be judged and found free of sin. But she'll...
It should be free of quite a few things. Blood, bones, life.
Oh, God.
Archbishop Dominic.
Oh, God, it's the Catholic Church.
Archbishop Dominic. Dominic, sorry.
Sure.
How dare you ask such a thing? And of the Archbishop, too.
Like your floating ring.
We cannot expect these wanderers to know.
It's interesting how he's got like a... Is that meant to be a burn? He's got like a Zuko half burn on his face.
I think it might be the lighting.
Is it?
I think so.
Reimdall will
No,
I don't think it is. No, I think he's got a burn on his face.
Join me at the Hall of High Holies. There I will teach you a little of his draconic majesty.
I'm just trying to be helpful. No, you're a good person. We're not. You're there trying to be sensitive to everyone, and we're being insensitive little shits who apparently laugh at people when they jump off ledges. Do a flip!
My sister was no fairy. How could they?
If this is what they're up to, it's no wonder the priests stink so bad.
This wasn't the first time.
The bag's right.
Listen to the bag.
Bag of knowledge.
Not even close, I'm afraid.
Sounds like we need to go and ask a certain someone a few questions. To the Hall of High Holies.
So this is definitely like, you know, the rot runs deep kind of thing, where it's like, you know, we're serving the dragons, and it's like, we got a dragon here, and he doesn't fucking approve of what you're doing, so try again.
You sure we want to just go barging in there?
It's not barging in if he invited us, is it?
No, that's called a trap.
Yeah.
To ask about the fire crystal.
When has that historically ever worked?
Do you have a fire crystal? Oh yes, we've been using it for evil deeds. Could we have it back? Oh sure. Next chapter, chapter 3.
Every single time it's like, do you have the crystal? No! Exposition. They'll never take the crystal from me. Is there, if there's a Hoshafont here, I'm going to be worried for
What
them.
the fuck's a Hoshafont?
It's an NPC from...
It's
an NPC from 14.
Sounds like he's got a chip in his mouth.
Yeah.
Hoshafont.
More talk.
Oh.
Lots of story.
The show can't go on!
Look at this little man! Look at his profile picture!
Little wings and a little tail.
I love him. I actually want to make like a VR chat avatar based off of him that's like just the head. So
little
like
Gwillem.
Like a little Gwillem.
Should you want the Gwillem to be the plushie?
I want to make a little VR chat avatar that's just the little guy.
Maximum height, 1 foot.
You know, like the little guy I sometimes wear in VR chat, the Recor, who has like the feathery ears. It's the same energy as this. What the heck is going on here? That woman jumped and nobody did anything to stop her. No, if anything, people seem to think that was what those priestesses were doing were praiseworthy. Heimdall's always been a super religious place. Oh god, it's just Ishgard. There's no original ideas. They made Ishgard in Bravely Default before they made Ishgard in 14. 14 has taken stuff from Final Fantasy and Bravely Default. There are no original ideas.
I've made all these D&D campaigns. What if I just did it again?
Just did it all again.
Just in one game, though.
I knew you'd love Gwillem. Oh, absolutely me-coded character. Are you kidding? He's a kobold.
He's small and annoying.
It's me-coded. Me-coded character. This is different. Something's changed here since last time I visited. Look, we all know I love dragons. I love dragons.
Dragon is
None of this is part of the teaching. None of this is what Dad wants. Oh, my dad.
My dad.
My dad. Did you see in those people's eyes the fear? Yeah, but who wouldn't be scared? If I thought I might be next in line, I'd be frightened too. Trips.
Shifty eyes. Gotta drop kick that little dragon.
Do not
drop kick the child.
Do not drop kick children.
Drop kick the child.
No, and I'm doubly upset for being proved wrong. Certainly wouldn't be taking on the risk of complaining about what was going on. They don't have any choice but to go along with all this fairy hunting craziness. And the more they go on with it, the worse it'll get. This can't continue. The stink of death will only be getting worse if this is what they're up to. And they're going to do it to themselves. Sometimes I really don't understand humans.
I stand by my choice all these years later.
That's what I mean. I'm like, the moral of the story should not be it's okay to kick kids in the head, but apparently that is the takeaway from that because it was correct and the right thing to do. And I'm like, what? What? This place used to be so peaceful.
Land ahoy!
And ahoy! Shop.
Land hoy me noy.
Shop.
Buy all the new things, please. We have new weapons. Air knife. Cuts through air.
Element wind.
Wind. And a scimitar. Sure, get one of
Just
them.
a lot of damage.
Just get one of them as well. Why not? Always buy the new thing in case it is useful for somebody.
Halberd.
Halberd.
Dragoon.
So gotta get a
Dragoon intensifies.
That means that we're going to walk in and there's going to be like Big Dick McGee up there who's like, this is our soldier that we go to and he tells us that everything's right and he's going to be dressed head to toe like
In
Cecil.
dragon plate
It's
armor.
going to look like Cecil from the start of Final Fantasy IV.
I'm going to get 2 of these. And I'm going to equip one because look, it's just an improvement for both of them.
No. Artifacts. And an armor, yeah. All the
Adamant shields.
I thought we had one of them already.
No, I think we got a mithril shield.
Oh, okay. I thought we got an adamant something. Oh. Whatever.
A tactician's hat.
Which is just good by the looks of it. For quite a lot of things. The only bad stat that it had was like -4 defense for everyone, like the horned hat and stuff. Alright. Oh, we had an adamant helm.
Yeah.
There we go.
Adamant hat. Adamant hat and adamant helm. Eisenhut!
Eisenhut? That is...
an iron helmet with a round brim. That's a dwarven's hat, isn't it?
That is Welsh for this is a German hat.
I'm not sure that's what that means.
Yes, it is.
Ooh.
Protector. Ooh, we got some...
We're out of money.
How have you spent all my money? All our money?
Did you hear the correction there? Although we can buy Mirage vests here, which are just good.
We fucking should. We're going to have to go and grind for money.
Mittens!
No, we don't need mittens. We've already got mittens. Do they sell the charm thing? We've got thief gloves. Ooh.
Chance of steal increased by 15%.
Vambrushes.
Just more
Oh,
defense.
vambrushes.
Artisan gloves. Increases aim.
Nice. Where's the charm one? Locket.
There you go, charm immunity.
So we're going to need some of them.
Right, so we are gonna have to do some grinding both for leveling and for getting money.
That's fine. That's okay. Because we'll do some probably off-screen grinding at some point.
Potentially, yeah.
Because I am off for summer next week. So I'll probably do some grinding.
True, yeah. While I'm out on one of the days, you can do some if you want.
Yeah.
That's up to you. Obviously. Where's the door?
I can't leave!
I'd like to leave.
It's also 5 o'clock.
It is.
Is this a good time to go and do the boat?
Yes, I was going to go check the boat.
Hello, I'm here again. How'd you get around so much? What are you, lady? What are you?
She gets around via boat.
No, she
dumbass.
doesn't because she's here because we send the boat out. Don't give me that shit. This would not hold up in a court of law.
She clearly gets around by boat,
No.
stupid. Duh. It is all...
The taxi dispatcher did not get from station to station via taxi because he dispatched all the taxis. He got there on foot. He's a walking demon.
Maybe they just have airships. It's still a ship.
Because she's a witch, see? She's the fairy. That's why. Start the exploration. Did we get any job?
I think
orbs?
we got experience.
Where are the
orbs.
jobs? We need
We want
jobs.
jobs.
Large experience orb, and is that it? I want to get job orbs. You want to get all people's jobs up.
Oh, we got one small one and one big one.
I suppose.
We need to switch everyone back to...
Yeah.
Yeah, if we're going to do some off-stream leveling, we'll switch everybody back to all the different classes to
I
level.
will do that next time then. So let's go out and save, and I'll
Yeah, because
sort this
we
out.
have this now, which apparently, according to chat, combos well with Pixamancer, and apparently Thief can combo well with Monk. I mean, the funny thing was that we did want a Delta be Thief, and then when we got Thief, we were like, oh, this is pants.
It's
But
because it's all stealing it.
But
We
we
thought it'd be
really
crit.
we really liked her as Monk.
Yeah, we thought it'd be crit
So
stuff. but it's
maybe
not.
the two together would be good, like with these ones where it's like this Godspeed strike, where it's just like based on speed.
Maybe. We'll have to have a look. Yeah, that's for another time. For now, we have food to prep. And now I got to go and make my sandwich for work tomorrow.
Yeah, but thankfully, because we stream so late on a Sunday, I don't try to do meals that don't require a lot of prep. That's why tonight it's just pizza. I need to preheat the oven and throw in the pizza. Thumbs up. Basically, do you want chips with it? Yeah. DMs for later. Thank you, boss. Right. Go on then, prepare your sandwiches. But yes, I love this little dragon, just little dragon boy. I love him. And as I said, I'm not joking. I am weirdly inspired to like make VR stuff after him, but I probably won't because making an avatar is a very long process, and I need to be making other stuff. I need to be making stuff quicker if I can. You know what? You know what will probably dictate if I actually did that? It would probably be if I got a Ferality booth, which hopefully I will find out soon, according to the Ferality staff. Because if I get a Ferality booth, I will want stuff to put in the Ferality booth. Oh yes, right. What do? Should probably raid out. Let's have a look. See who can we raid into. Who is streaming? Oh, Haas is still streaming. Haas is normally finished by now. We could raid into Haas. I hope they're not about to end. I feel like they're normally finished by now. Okay, I think they're still going. Put the correct pizza in. What do you take me for? Right. Right, our raid message is put the dragon in the bag. Put the dragon in the bag. Copy that. Copy paste that for our raid message.
Somebody say dragon baggin'.
I have a dragon baggin'. Yee. Right. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, everybody, whatever it is you get up to. Enjoy Hozarino's stream. They're working on a VTuber by the looks of it. It looks like they're working on getting some face tracking set up, which is awesome. So go say hi. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your day. I will see you tomorrow for texturing, I think is what I'm going to be doing. So I hope to see you then. Right. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.